we go. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Eric from Eazy Computer Solutions, and this is Wine Wednesday. I'll tell you what, I got one exciting night for you guys today. I see people are already in the stream waiting, like, okay, Eric, it's 8 o'clock. Where the ladies at, right? So never fear, because Eric is here. We got the ladies on deck. We got Catwoman in the building. Meow. We got Scrumptious in the building.
What's up, y'all?
We got DJ Laney B in the building. Yeah, straight out the NO. And we got Emily. That's it. Ooh.
What's up, guys?
And always, we do this every Wednesday night. So, ladies, we got our drinks in the air. Let's go and get our first toast before we get Wine Wednesday started. I want to give a shout out to everybody. Look at that. We got Catwoman. Yeah.
We gotta tip it. We gotta tip it.
There it is. Uh-oh. There it is. We got there it is. There it is. There it is. And we got Laney B. Got her nice pretty glass.
Yes.
There it is.
Right here.
Here we go.
Cheers.
For the ladies in the building. Oh. All right. Special night tonight, right? Guess what I got in the building?
It was beautiful. The iPhone 10.
No, it's the iPhone X.
Notch. I got the notch in the building. It ain't even open yet. I got the notch.
Eric, I'm coming over there tomorrow and get that phone here.
I got the notch in the building, right?
He's coming to get that phone.
Look, he got it out there like that. He know I know where he's staying.
You know? So I want to do the live unboxing, but I'm gonna wait till later on until we get more people on here. All right, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go to because look on YouTube.
You're teasing it. You're teasing it.
I know. I'm teasing. Yeah, so I'm gonna do a live unboxing so y'all guys can see the notch.
Not live.
Not live.
Of course, said not live.
It's a unibrow.
Not live.
I'm all about that notch life. I am all about that notch life.
Go ahead, girl.
And I got my wall. Look at this. I got my wallpaper. The live wallpaper, like on the commercials. I was pissed when I unboxed this and it wasn't ready yet. Like I unboxed it and this wallpaper was not on the phone. It didn't come on the phone till the beta of iOS 11.2, which I have because I'm a beta girl. But now I've got this beautiful wallpaper like the commercials.
Nice.
You have beta on your watch?
I don't run beta on my watch.
Okay.
Because if my step counts get messed up, I will lose my mind. Because I love those little rings. Like I fill out those activity things like a maniac, and I want my little badges at the end of the month. So if something happens to my watch, I will crumble. But the phone stuff I can work around because I have other phones.
Okay.
I only have the one watch, so I don't beta my watch.
Well, at least you don't have to worry about your eyes not working.
Exactly.
Oh, did I?
My text
I'm sorry. We're
is
going to
on
talk about that
point
later.
because I'm not 11.1. My text is working, but my entire Facebook feed is a disaster. Same with my Instagram and my Twitter.
Battery life, though. That's what they say.
I just changed her Twitter banner today, and it doesn't say I Justine. It has an A, and then the square with the question mark.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
On her Twitter page. So I was dying laughing because when stuff goes wrong, you've got to poke fun, right? And this is a ridiculous thing to go wrong.
Right.
Yeah.
So I see people in the stream.
Go ahead.
In the stream that said, let's say they got the notch in the dongle. Oh, see that word?
The notch of the dongle.
Oh my God!
Don't get your dongle up in my notch.
Oh Lord, the dongle. I watched y'all feed from last week, and I heard y'all talking about the dongle.
Yo, we was a mess. We was a hot mess.
Yeah, y'all was something else.
You did get a dongle, and you got a lightning connector. And when we do the live unboxing, you'll see. But you get the lightning connector. Wired earbuds and a dongle, just in case.
I got my first dongle.
You got your first dongle? Oh.
Is this the first time you're without? Because this is the first time you're skipping from a 6 then, right?
No, I had the 7 and I went to the 8. I didn't want the 10.
But you didn't have. But you would have had a dongle with the 7, no?
No, I didn't buy it new.
It came in the box. Oh, you didn't buy it new. Okay, fair enough.
Swapper.
Swapper. So,
Yeah, I'm a swapper person.
so I assume. So, all right. So, before we even get into whatever y'all ladies want to talk about, what are y'all daily drivers? Emily, we already know iPhone 10. And Catwoman, meow. What is your daily driver? What phone are you using at the present moment?
My Note 8, of course. My Note 8.
8.
And then my Note 7 is over here.
How do you like that Note 8? How do you like
How
that?
do I like it? Oh, I don't like it. I love it.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so I got my Note 7, and then I use my Note 8.
Woohoo!
Now, what color do you have on the Note 8?
I got the orchid.
Okay.
The orchid gray. Well, actually, it's more like the gray orchid because it's more gray than orchid. I was really disappointed in that.
I thought it looked more
pretty though.
It looked blue when I recorded it, right? When I did the video comparing them for you, it looked blue for some reason. I don't know. That phone switches so many colors. One day is gray, one day is purple, one day is blue.
Yeah.
Hey,
It's
you
like
won't
a
get bored.
It's like a mood ring for your phone.
I love it.
Wow.
Kenny, what is your daily driver?
iPhone 8 Plus and a Huawei Mate 9 Pro.
Mate 9 Pro in the building. Wow. All right, Laney B.
What's up, baby? Let me be right here. Well, guess what? I don't think y'all want to see my phone. I'm having technical difficulties. I'm rocking. I'm rocking a damn Samsung Galaxy 6.
Nice.
All right. Nothing wrong with that.
But I like
it still looks pretty.
I like my phone, but I'm so glad you guys are interested in my phone because I'm having a bit of an issue here.
Oh, tell us what's going on.
And it's ticking me right off.
Oh boy.
Let me tell you, it keeps dimming when I don't want it to dim.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to keep turning off auto brightness.
Yeah.
Why is auto brightness clicking on?
Well, show us, where does the auto brightness come up?
Right here. That's what software she's running.
Uh-oh.
Can you see?
Right, because you never know what software somebody's running. The Samsung.
Yeah, it's kind of like when you bring that down and go in when you lighten it or darken it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you press that button, auto brightness. You see what I'm talking about?
We can't because your screen is too bright. Put the brightness down and then show us your phone, please.
Tech Valor's being a tech professional up in here.
On a computer?
No,
on your phone.
Oh, the stream is like Samsung wants you to buy another phone. I feel like
that's what it is. That's what it is. All right, yeah. So we see it a little bit, right? Y'all see it? It's
let me put a little bit more light.
Just a tad more light.
Just a tad bit.
There's like no happy medium.
We get back there
in between.
See it there.
Okay, I see the brightness. All right, and then the auto adjuster, the little thing is off, right?
Right, because I have to keep turning it off, and when you turn it off, it doesn't come back on unless you turn it on.
Yeah, exactly. So
but it's doing it on its own.
It's probably a software update.
Yeah. So I don't know what you're running on that day. I mean, isn't it running still? No, as a matter of fact, isn't it the Galaxy S6 is running Android 7?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it should be running Android 7. So the whole thing, Lainey, is I believe that they want you to upgrade.
Yeah.
They want you to upgrade.
Samsung low-key be like, yo.
Well, you say it's running off of so I can do an update and it's gonna be like the 7 operating system. You see?
Well, you got 7.0, but they want you.
I don't know. It's gonna be like Twix or like chocolate covered pretzel or something.
Yeah. Emily. All right, so we know you
marshmallow. I don't know.
Yeah,
the named updates.
Oh, he said Gary Brown said Noah's running an ice cream sandwich.
That's a throwback. We ain't even on Thursday yet.
You wrong. He's gonna be like, yo, it's running donut.
Yeah, it's running donut. Wait, so all right, who can name, since we talking about operating system, who can name all the Android operating systems? I mean, we got what? A was what? A was what? Android did what? 1.0. Then B was what? 2.0 was nothing, right?
I'm gonna be here taking selfies. Hold on.
All right, so when we got into C, then C started Cupcake, right? What was B?
Yeah.
All right, so then it started with C.
Dongle.
Yep,
I don't know what it was. Donut?
Yeah.
Oh, it was just a straight up donut? Okay.
Right.
Pineapple.
So we had Cupcake, we had Donut, right?
B
Oh,
is
there
for
we go.
beta.
We have alpha,
A was
beta,
for alpha.
Cupcake.
Okay.
Chat room's got it. Gary Brown's got it nailed.
Yeah.
Donut.
Yeah,
Okay.
Holiday's getting it too. What's after donut? Jelly filled donut.
No,
Wait, that's an
Eclair.
apple thing.
Eclair.
Eclair is right. Yeah.
Eclair was the next one.
Eclair.
Was Froyo, right? We had Eclair, Froyo, and G was gingerbread, right?
Yeah.
H was honeycomb, right? H was honeycomb.
I see.
Ice cream sandwich, right? And
wait, ice cream sandwich wasn't a
Jelly
joke.
bean.
Jelly bean.
Jelly bean.
Yeah, I didn't get into Android until
Gingerbread.
Yeah, gingerbread. Jelly bean.
gingerbread. That's when I started getting into
What is this one I'm using?
You
dinosaur.
Ice cream sandwich, they said.
You probably
Marshmallow?
No, you should be on Marshmallow right now.
Marshmallow.
You should have 7.0.
Oh, Kit Kat. You forgot about Kit Kat.
Yeah.
Oh, breaking off a piece
didn't I say? I said Twix bars.
Lollipop is
Wait. Oh, y'all making them names talking about Kit Kat?
No. Those are their names.
was ill.
Those are
Yeah,
the
so Android, every time they come out with a new version of Android, they go in alphabetical order, and each letter of the alphabet represents a type of dessert.
Right, because now it's Oreo.
Yeah, right now it's on Oreo.
Well, they need to come out with pecan pie then.
That's a good one.
That's my favorite right there. Shit, leave out that. Butter pecan. Shoot.
And sometimes don't they have contests to see who's gonna guess whatever the new operating system is or some craziness?
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, they came out with Oreo, and so I wonder what's gonna happen when Android run out of letters.
Right. They're gonna start over.
Yeah.
No way.
So all right. So if they go to Z, what would be the dessert for Z?
Zero. The candy bar called Zero.
Would they have to pay them? Or they ain't paying Oreo?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Shout out to the ladies in the building. Boy, we got the ladies in the building. We having fun already. I'm about to do an unboxing. Y'all ready for the unboxing?
Yes.
So we can talk iPhone.
Oh, I'm so jealous.
Before I
thank you, Derek.
Wait, I think we need to drink. When super chats come in.
Super chats.
To Derek. Prost.
Cheers.
A toast for Derek.
Oh, that was a big drink. Okay.
He said, "Hi, I wanted to donate and catch you on the replay at work." Hey, thanks, Derek.
Way to do it, Derek.
Yes.
I support that thoroughly.
All right, so I got the iPhone 10. This is the big fuss, the $1,000 phone. iPhone 10, the 1,000. Let me see. Let me go to another camera. Maybe y'all might want to get a close up of this.
Get it right up in there.
Yeah, get this.
Right up in the notch. Get up in the notch.
It's about to be X-rated.
Yeah, all up in our personal space, please.
The boxes even smell good though. When you open it, they have a certain smell. Their packaging designers have got my number. Apple packaging designers, it's got to be the greatest job. It's just opening an Apple product is such a great experience, and I've noticed so many companies copying that feel of the thick cardboard. The box slips open, and a lot of companies have started copying that thick white box. It's just
you should write a book, Emily. Like the way you described it, I feel like I was there smelling it with you.
Right?
All right.
I'm a professional.
All right, so here we go. All right, ladies, listen. Here come the plastic. Here we go. Y'all ready?
Mm-hmm.
Here come the plastic.
Oh, Gary, don't hate.
Ooh. Oh, don't be so rough with it.
Man, the Oracle.
Look. He was savage with
the Oracle's
it.
like, no.
He didn't gently pull it off like everybody else has done on YouTube. He
Right, here we go.
The Android user unboxing.
Yes. Woo! Here we go.
Nice.
Designed by Apple in California.
Don't let that phone fall out.
Not in China.
And here we go.
Don't put your nose up to that night.
Yeah, getting high. Oh.
You spent $1,000. You should.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And look at that. iPhone 10. Woo!
It's all legal in California.
So we pulled.
How come you didn't get the white one, Eric?
That is the white one.
What you mean?
Yeah, that is the white one. You can
Okay.
see that shiny silver
I'm coming
edging.
over for that white one.
Woo! Woo!
Very reminiscent of the first iPhone, I feel. That you know,
Look,
it's
I'm
stainless steel.
gonna switch to my phone. I'm gonna be on my way by Eazy house.
Stainless
I'm gonna come back and show y'all on the iPhone 10.
She gonna do her own
Stainless.
unboxing.
Right.
So look at
Eric's
that.
phone.
All right. So wait, how I even turn this on?
Peel it.
All right.
Peel it first. Peel the
All right,
plastic.
peel it
Easy.
first. All right, here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go. Oh, I got it on. All right.
And then you have to show the internet your dongle.
Oh, man.
There you go.
Hey, I can tell you, this thing feels good in the hand. I see that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it feels
Oh, it says hello.
Hello.
It feels good.
Hola.
Hola.
Hola. Hola. Here we go. Hello.
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 Bonjour.
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 All right.
Hi.
Hi, y'all.
The problem is, once you start setting up this phone, we're going to lose you to playing with Animoji.
No.
And we're
Yeah.
never going to get it back. You're going to
So-
become a talking poo, and we're not going to see you again.
Hey, man, this thing feels good. All right. So
It feels good in the hand.
Let's talk about the components. All right. So in the box,
Mhm.
we got our. Come on, Apple.
The same old live.
I know,
Come
because
on, Apple. Come on, Apple.
If
Give me
you
a
use
damn
the
break.
iPad charger, your
Yeah.
phone will supercharge. You don't have to pay for the supercharger USB one,
That
USB-C.
That
time.
dongle's ready to come out and play.
Yeah, your dongle is
It's already hanging out.
yes, shallow unicorn. It is a weak ass charger. The chat room knows that it's a weak ass charger.
So you know what pisses me off about Apple? I could buy a $200 phone and it comes with a case. And Apple don't give you nothing to give these old cheap ass
Apple
things that they've
is
been
going to let
having.
you
But
be
where the
an individual with
headphones
your
at?
case.
They're right
The
here.
headphones are right
There's
there.
a headphone.
That's the headphones. All right.
The wired one that you connect
Yeah.
to your dongle.
No headphone jack.
No
Okay,
headphones.
put
No
it on.
headphones.
No
because
AirPods.
you got to play with the dongle. See, it's already hanging.
You don't. Those are lightning headphones. The dongle's for another pair.
Those are the lightning
Gary
headphones.
Brown.
The dongle's for a threesome.
So first glance, oh man,
It feels so good, right?
Oh man,
Yes.
it does. It does feel
It's
pretty
got
good.
a nice
And I got a case,
weight.
right? I got a
Oh, you got a
There you
case?
go. Tech 21.
Tech 21
Sponsor
sent me out.
Nice.
Yep, Tech 21. All right, so shouts out to them. And
Nice Tech 21.
there it is. Tech
Well, go
Yeah,
ahead
you gotta
and
go
case it up, E.
Gotta go with the clear case.
Case it up easy.
I don't want to drop this bitch. I tell you that much.
No.
Better not drop it.
You ain't dropping
Expensive
this.
phone to fix.
You ain't dropping this. This thing cost $500 to fix. That
Yeah.
thing cost $500. Look at that. I got pretty that case here. Now that this is the type of cases I use right here.
That's
right?
gorgeous.
All clear cases. All clear cases on my devices, right?
So I've got
here.
a
All
clear case.
cases.
You know
I've
what?
got a
I
clear
think I'm
case
gonna
with-
order me a clear case.
A little bit of text on my
There it
case,
is.
but I love a clear case. I want to
I do
see
too.
the phone. I cannot go bare on my phone, but it feels good. The phone, even when she is naked, she feels
I
good. This
have
phone.
black
I do
I'm
like the
telling
ring
you.
every now and again, though.
for the Saints, you know, who that?
Who that?
Yes,
Who that?
we need a who dat phone.
6 and 2, boo.
So here's the thing. You get your Face ID set up. This phone is lightning fast. And then every time I go to buy something on the App Store, it just Face IDs it. it has become such a fast user experience. Switching between apps is quicker. When I scroll down in Facebook, you just touch the upper corner and everything scrolls back to the top. It is the new operating system, or the new use of the operating system on this phone is brilliant. And since I've upgraded to 11.2, I don't have my eyes turning into weird icons. So I love it. I have had this since Friday. I've been using the hell out of it. It's been my only phone since Friday, and it feels good in the hand. It is easy to text with one finger again, and Siri is better on this phone. And I think that's true on the 8 as well, but I didn't have it long enough. Siri's more responsive, and Siri's quicker.
I got to do my my Face ID.
You got to do the thing.
All right, here we go.
Sound effect. Yes, John Mooring, the X is amazing. I love it. I love it. Shallow Unicorn saying the battery's no good. Shallow Unicorn, I haven't noticed too much of a battery lag from the 7. I really haven't noticed much of a difference. I haven't run the test. Tech Valor, a Catwoman, runs the battery test. Like her, if you don't follow her on Instagram and YouTube, her battery tests are legit.
Yeah, you should try it out and let us know like what it was. I know you probably can't live without your
I gotta play
phone.
Pokemon Go. I gotta go play Pokemon. I don't have time.
Oh my God, people are still playing this?
Oh yeah, I have a really active Facebook.
I mean, after someone crashed, playing Pokemon Go, I deleted the app off of my phone.
Oh, I love Pokemon Go. We still play. Gen 3 is about to come out. We just had a great Halloween event. Legendary raids are going on. They switch the legendaries that you're raiding every month. We have a blast. The people in my community and I still go out and play regularly. It's a lot of fun.
Wow.
And my 9-year-old big thing.
Hold on.
You be careful.
Don't you hate this?
Don't put that on the internet.
I'm setting this up, right? I'm setting this up.
Oh, right? I like the way that looks.
And now I got to go get my iPad or my other I got my other iPhone so I can get this code, right? I got to get a code. Yeah, I got to get the secret.
But where's your other iPhone? You can just bump them together and set it up. Just bump iPhones and you're done.
I don't even. Where is my other iPhone?
The new setup is so easy, and that's an iOS 11 new feature. The new setup is for the watch and the phone.
Cumberbatch Face ID tell if you're drunk. That's a good one.
Dexter, no,
that's a good one, Dexter.
Dexter, ask that question again in an hour, and I will let you know. I will be drunk. And right now, Shallow Unicorn, I like how you roll. Yeah, it still works.
Yeah, so my daughter just texted me the code.
Yeah. Oh, she did. Word. Nice. My
daughter just texted me the code.
Nice.
So I got the code. It takes a few minutes now.
Yes,
earlier, Dexter said the iPhone 10 has more button combinations than Street Fighter.
Wait, what? I missed that. The iPhone.
I missed all of it.
I heard
Dexter said that the iPhone X has more button combinations than Street Fighter.
Oh yeah, swipe to the left, swipe to the right, swipe up and down.
Street Fighter would be really fun on this phone, though. I miss Street Fighter.
Yeah.
God, I need an old school Nintendo. I need to get one of those Nintendo classics that always sell out. They're so fun.
I got one.
Who's got one?
I do.
Scrumptious, was that you? Oh,
yeah.
Tell me.
What you have?
The little classic, the little Nintendo you can hold in your hand.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I got one too. I got the classic.
I need to get one.
That's crazy because
I need to get the classic one. Knowing I'm a gamer, I need to get me one.
I got to be honest though, since I got the Nintendo Switch, it's all we play. It is so much fun.
Man, my boy telling me about the Switch now. Normally now, I bought the Nintendo Wii U because of one game. That's Monster Hunter. If Monster Hunter come out on the Switch, I'm gonna have to get it. But it's luckily for me, it's coming out on PlayStation 4. Thank God. But that Switch, he said it is awesome. He said a new Mario. Awesome. I think they're playing a new Mario on it. It's good. Yeah, that's what you're playing.
Legend of Zelda is amazing. Well,
cool.
No,
Legend of Zelda? Yeah.
My kids want the new Mario, but that's gonna have to be for Santa. but Santa might have to play that beforehand and put that back in the box. But yeah, there's a couple new Mario games. Mario Odyssey is the one that they really, really want. But the Switch games are so much fun.
All right, so wait a minute. Hold on. I got a question. Am I having this problem here? This thing been doing this for about a few minutes now. What's going on?
Activation on the iPhone X has been really, really slow. Just give it a minute.
Okay. All right.
It takes. It has been.
You bought a lemon. I was about to say.
You know,
I haven't put my SIM in it yet. I'm just using Wi-Fi only right now.
Oh yeah, activation's been slow. It's been a slow. It's been slow.
It had activation gate.
Hopefully, it's the same size SIM card, Eric.
Oh yeah, it's the same size. Yeah. But can I put an SD card in it?
Yeah. No, happen.
I'm about to say.
Put it right in between.
You pay for the storage that you need, and then you pay monthly for iCloud storage.
So the way you put the SD card in there is you take your phone, right? And then you open up the case a little bit, and then you put the SD card in. Voila.
You save it for later. You save it for later. When you pull out your Android.
So Tech, that is somehow you will get it in there, huh?
With a dongle.
We will find a way to get the SD card in there.
Yeah, she'll ram it on in there.
Ram it on.
So do you guys have questions about the iPhone 10, or should we start talking tech news?
Oh yeah.
We got tech news happening. What's with Twitter? What's with Twitter letting me write a novel?
I know, 280 characters now.
Good, because I have some long links.
All the crazy. But can you imagine what Trump's going to do with more Twitter space?
Oh my God.
I don't want
to. You have to say that name.
I don't want to get political, but when we're talking Twitter, we kind of have to mention that the president can spew more crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I firmly believe the NSA already tapped my phone, so we're cool. But more crazy Twitterness is going to happen. But
I do think
Twitter tried to take Twitter away from him. Can we talk about that?
What that was like a deranged employee, somebody that just got termed and said, you know what, I'm going to.
Were they deranged?
Were they deranged?
Or were they trying to save the world?
Well, actually, they found out in Twitter that there have been a lot of people that have been doing that. On their last day at the job, they delete someone they don't like, Twitter account. Like that has happened more often than you think, not just only to Trump.
Really?
Mm-hmm. They got some petty ass people up in Twitter.
They need to look at who they're hiring and how much.
She's not talking about me because I'm not on Twitter. I mean, I have an account, but I don't be on Twitter. So
yeah. Scrumptious, you were saying something earlier.
Huh?
Scrumptious, you were saying something earlier.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a second. I got a problem here.
Oh, what happened?
All right, so did I just reboot it or something?
Got yourself a lemon there, Sonny.
I got a problem.
It's not even Thursday and it's throwing back.
Oh, it's not even reading my face. Hang on, I got problems.
I can't see what it says. I just see white.
I'm just going to mind my business.
All right, so y'all seen this live. I did a live unboxing. And I set up everything, my Wi-Fi and everything.
Gary Brown said, boot.
I am done.
He can't update the iOS because he can't even connect.
Right. I'm connected to my Wi-Fi, but right now I am totally white screen and I got a little text here. I don't know. I can't do anything right now. It's
the screen said
you gotta give it a second. I mean, I would let it boot. That's probably what's going on. It had to
I had a little boot loop going on. Okay, so
boot loop.
What's the combination to power up the
I don't know.
Down. This is why it's like Street Fighter. Up, down,
Shallow said made in China.
But it was
like everything else though. All the
design. So you see the up, down on the power button.
Left, right.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah, exactly. Up, down, left, right. No. Side button, up, down. And that should reset.
That should reset it. Go ahead.
That's your hard reset.
Hey,
I would wait
on it though. I tell you what, this stream might go viral. I actually got a problem.
Oh man. You know what? Gary Brown show sending them shots out. He just said he had a $1,000 phone, a 1972 stolen.
It just goes viral. We should take Dexter's advice. Dexter said earlier that we should have a alcohol company sponsor us.
Hey.
You know what? I'm with that, Tech.
Yeah.
I'm with that.
I mean, I got it.
I'm gonna need that crown, that regular crown, stacked up at the door.
Oh,
I'm gonna show you what to do with it. I'm gonna pour it right in this glass. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, look, don't BS it around here. I mean, really and truly. And somebody put in the comments. Somebody put in the comments that I gotta take my glasses off. No, I am up.
you already did that.
I got a. This may take a few minutes to set up your Apple ID now.
No, that's a legit boot loop.
Yeah,
that's
I
not
did
a
a
Face
boot
ID
loop.
issue. That's a boot loop.
Okay,
Did
so I had a boot loop. Well, I don't know if I want to mess with it. It's turning. It's.
I would leave it. I would leave it for a few minutes. We'll talk about some other stuff, and we'll come back and see how it's going.
About my VT.
We'll come back.
Because here's what happened to me. So when I set up my phone, I forgot to update it to iOS 11.1 because the phone comes at 11, but my backups were at 11.1, and it was like, oh my god. It gave me the update thing, but I was trying to do my YouTube video and I forgot it. And I was like, oh, this is annoying. And then Renee Ritchie pointed out to me on Twitter that it did give me that option during the setup sequence, but I was filming, so I had clicked off of it, and then I felt like an idiot. But if your backups are on 11.1, you're going to have to update to 11.1 as you set up your new phone, which is why people are kind of annoyed with the 11.1 issue with the keyboard, because you're forced to update to 11.1 as you update your phone if you've updated something else. So if you updated your previous phone, you have to update your new phone, which is why I tell people wait like 2 weeks on the update and see. However, it's hilarious because my Facebook feed is hilarious. Everyone apparently uses iPhone. Like everyone's having this problem.
Yeah, eventually I'll be using an iPhone too, you know.
There you go.
There you go.
I don't know when that's gonna be, but
then you don't have to worry about like Eclair and Pecan.
I'm just saying.
And Twix and no more dessert names.
You know, I'm taking donations as we speak. You know?
Hit the super chat.
Super chat.
Super chat for the phone. Should we
Where
get
do you
into
go,
some tech news?
Catwoman.
Yeah.
Okay, what we got?
Catwoman's keeping it serious.
I'm being proactive here, and I got an article up. Apple admits fault on the iPhone X Super Retina display. It's OLED. That's why. We got to talk about this. They blame it on the fact that it's OLED.
Well, I mean, Samsung been put OLED displays for a while. I'm not putting this on OLED displays. I mean, OLED displays are gorgeous. I mean, I think people are starting to pick on these OLED displays. I'm not with that right now.
Yeah, I said they partially admitted fault. Like it's like, oh, it's our mistake, but no, it's not. It's really OLED. Like,
I haven't noticed any issues at all, but when I'm in night shift, you can tell the color variance when you tilt the screen a little bit. But that's when I've got a color overlay on my screen in night shift. So I wonder how much of that is a night shift software issue. But yeah, I haven't had problems with it. I'm not really worried about burn-in. I'm not.
Well,
so they're basically
I can tell you, Emily, that as long as this thing keeps spinning, I'm probably gonna get it burning right about there. I'm gonna get it burning right about there because we are rolling. Look at that. Look, I'm gonna get it burning.
Look, if it's that picky, I'm gonna have Pokemon Go burned into my damn phone because
that.
that is up on the screen all the time. Technically, the night shift is way too aggressive on the X. I actually disagree with you. I love night shift, and I do a lot of sleep tracking. I'm actually a certified bulletproof coach, which I don't talk about a lot. But the science behind shifting the blue on your phone and how you sleep is so significant. I don't think night shift is too aggressive, but technically, in your accessibility features, you can set a screen tint that is less orange for you and activate it at night if you want to and still take the blue out of it. But I really like night shift on the iPhone. I think it's a great health feature.
Bad, you know, as far as blue, I don't even see a blue. I mean, I don't know. Look at that.
It's not like the pickle.
It's not like the pickle. No, it's not like the pickle. No.
The pixel.
But actually, Click said earlier that if you close your eyes, the notch disappears. So it's not really all that bad.
You know, the notch hasn't bothered me because I do like the features that are up in the corners. I think the corners are being used, but it is annoying in apps that I can't make big yet. So Pokemon Go is boxed and a couple other apps are boxed. And so it just looks letterboxed. They're not optimized yet. And that is ugly. When stuff goes full screen to the edge, it feels better and it looks better, I think. So when I'm watching YouTube, I have it edge to edge and the notch doesn't bother me that much.
Well, here's the problem I got. Here's a problem before we continue on.
You don't have a problem. You can't get your phone working.
This thing, you just got your phone, you're excited, you're ready to play with Animoji, right? And right now I'm about 20 minutes in and I'm not even activated. This is frustrating right now. Like, I mean, for me, I'm a tech guy, right? I don't care. But for a person a person that just got the phone out the box, right, and ready to play with it, and this is what you end up with this stuff for 30, 45 minutes. I mean, I'm kind of scared to cut it off because if I cut it off, it might ask me to plug it into a computer. No,
I don't think so. I think if you cut it off, it'll restart. And Gary Brown had a vital question. And Gary, you get extra notches when you watch porn with the notch.
But actually,
nothing happens on the edges anyway. It's all like
Apple is working on an iPad redesign with facial recognition on it.
I don't.
Yeah, that's gonna come.
On my iPad, but I mean that's just me.
Facial recognition is going to happen. The bezels are going to get smaller. Here's my favorite thing I've done with facial recognition so far, other than how easy it is for me to now spend money. It's like it takes no time at all. It scans your face and money's gone. But and Apple also added Apple Pay into iMessage.
Yeah,
but I use the new Warby Parker app for glasses, and it scans your face and recommends glasses that will fit my mug. I have a wide face. It recommended some great glasses based on my facial scan. And it had the whole privacy thing saying we don't keep these images. And I'm super excited. So I'm going to be ordering glasses just because I can. And they come to my house. I love it. So I'm really excited to see what else starts happening with the face scan technology and the VR technology.
Yeah. The thing about this article, though, it doesn't mention anything about whether or not they're going to put a notch on their scrumptious, but I think that your concern is very valid because I don't think people want to have notches on their iPads as well.
I don't know if you'll have a notch because I think it wouldn't be too intrusive to have a thinner bezel all the way around. It can be smaller, but you've got so much screen real estate. I don't know if you would have to notch. And that might be their experiment, notch versus no notch. Yeah, there's an iPad and an iPad mini.
10.5-inch one.
Yep. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I see people leaving comments. Nice is in the building. And he said, so I would say this power it down and power it back up. But no, I'm an average consumer. I want this to work the first time. I want it to work the first time, right?
You're calling your kid by now if you're the average consumer.
Right.
But
so
is the average consumer buying this phone right now? I hope not. This is a nerd phone.
They want something new. That's why they're buying it.
So somebody got some rap music playing in the background.
No, that was
somebody got something.
That was
yeah. I mean, with a 10000 phone right here. I'm not impressed.
I was
by the first 15 minutes.
Dexter said you can't even see the battery percentage. Does that bother you, Emily?
Truth that you can't see it. No, it doesn't bother me because it does it in colors. So if you go to low power mode, it will show you yellow when you're in the middle range and then red as you get into the lower ranges.
It should show you some way on a screen.
It shows you your battery and it shows you the image, but it doesn't give you a number. And I think that, yeah, I think that you'll be able, I think that's going to be a update because a lot of people are complaining about it, that you don't have the option to toggle between the two, but there's not a lot of room up there. If I show you, I'm going to show you my notch. There's not a lot of room up there.
They could put it in the battery, though.
Yeah, they could, but there's not a ton of room. They could put it in the battery.
Yeah.
Right. And look at mine. Mine's so pretty, it don't even work.
At least it's really bright.
It is really bright.
Oh, my Huawei, it's in the battery.
So what do y'all recommend at this point? Just let it be.
Pour a drink, power off, and let's see what happens.
Pour a drink, power off, and And all right, so first impressions.
I feel like I'm the only one.
But Emily,
first impressions.
Yours take
I had
that
a pretty
long,
good clip.
Emily? Yours didn't take that long to boot?
No, it didn't.
First impressions. All right, now. First, look, and you know what? I'm a tech guy. I do videos, so now I got to mention this in the damn video. Like, yeah,
you should though.
You know what I mean? All right, so Emily, how you power this thing down?
Up, down, and power button, right?
Button and then down button.
Down button. All right, let's do this.
Button and then down button. And if you hit it longer, the SOS will start making crazy noise.
Oh shit!
Oh my god!
Hold on, crazy noise. That's the SOS. So if you get lost in the woods or abducted, you can make crazy noise. Actually,
the thing, damn, it called 911.
Yeah, but it's telling the people who are kidnapped.
No, that's the emergency SOS. It makes the noise. It doesn't call 911 right away, but it makes the noise and then gives you the option.
But it's telling your
somebody else real quick.
You're calling.
What'd you say?
I think I'm getting a little tipsy here.
It's telling the kidnappers that you're calling. Like, hey, I'm calling the police.
Yeah, I know.
There are settings to turn it down if you don't want to. If you don't want the noise, I like it. Noise tends to, well, in my experience, lots of noise tends to drive off nefarious type.
Gary is crazy.
Because I like the clear case.
I'm having a potential failure here. A potential failure. Oh my God!
Shell Unicorn, it alerts the intruder, but a lot of intruders don't want noise and don't want a confrontation. Right, in my humble opinion and experience.
I have a potential failure.
Should we talk about the secret language that Apple
yes,
is having?
We should talk about the machines taking over.
That's scary because there has already been 2 instances, one with Facebook, one with Google, where they had to shut down their AIs because they were communicating with each other in different types of language that us humans don't know. So this is now Apple awakening, trying to contact its AI friends. I know I'm over exaggerating. I'm on extra now. Just
wait. No, it came back. Wait a minute. What the hell just happened? What the? Wait a minute, man. Hold up. Now, I booted this phone up and I went straight to Siri.
Yeah, it's ready to go because it in its mind is done with the other steps. So after Face ID is Siri.
Hi, Siri. Hi, Siri.
Oh. Are we going to set up your Siri right now?
Hi, Siri.
Shallow Unicorn? Maybe.
Uh-oh, here we go. Hi, Siri.
I don't know what he's drinking. Is there Hypnotic in there tonight?
No, his phone has a poltergeist in it.
Hey, Siri.
It's demonic.
Siri didn't hear me.
Yo, the AI is kicking
demonic
already.
So are we concerned about the AI talking about us and knowing everything about us? Like, is the AI going to start calling me as my mom and asking for money? Like, what?
Yeah, we need to be nicer to our tech because our tech is always on the internet. So it could talk to the AIs and then tell on us like, oh, this person threw their phone down some stairs. Let's get him.
Hi, Siri. How's the weather today?
This person stuck a dongle in me.
I haven't yelled at a phone since I was in college and I threw handsets against the wall. But I love my tech. But Siri won't let me change its name. I keep asking. I'm like, hey, Siri, can I call you Tom? Can I call you Jarvis? And Siri's like, I can't build you a flying suit. Stop asking me questions. And if I woke up anybody's Siri, I'm sorry. But yeah, I keep wanting to change the name of my virtual assistant because I want it to be more personal, but it won't let me do that yet. I'm waiting for that feature. Who's your favorite virtual assistant, you guys? I know we've talked about this a little, but who's your favorite? Siri, Google Home, Alexa, like who do we love?
I don't have one because I'm scared.
No, Alexa, cancel.
I'm not ready. So I'm holding off because I don't. I'm paranoid. I already have my phones listening to me. That's enough. And my laptop.
And you know what? There was a Bose case that I posted on my legal site, Ask a Lawyer Now. Bose was keeping track of what was being said and listened to through some of their high-end headphones. There you go, Eazy.
Congrats.
Kid in the candy store.
It only took 30 minutes.
It only took 30 minutes. And I had to do a reboot.
Be a poop emoji. Be a poop emoji.
How do you even do that?
Apple knows that absence makes
Okay.
the heart go under, so give you a little taste.
Yeah.
Go into your text.
All right.
Oh wait, hold on. My face is having a trouble.
Oh well, I got to put a SIM card in it. I can't do anything.
You can. No, you should be able to do your text. But you go into your text.
Yeah.
And then there's a little button down here for Animoji.
Ah, cool.
Easy about to get jacked.
And then you hold it in front of your face. And you say, I'm an emoji.
Yeah.
And now my phone froze.
What's going to be your first emoji, Eazy?
I don't know, because it's sending
unicorn
me to my phone stuff, right? It's I can't do anything. Every time I go to the text message, it's sending me to so when I go to my text message, it's telling me that I need to go to my settings. Oh, let me hit cancel. All right, here we go. Let's go. All right, then who am I sending this text to? I don't know. It's a message. Let's see. I'm gonna send it to myself.
Yes, send it to the Oracle. Text the
Yes.
Oracle.
All right,
And
so
be
what
a
button?
unicorn. Okay, text the Oracle, be a unicorn, and sing a song.
All right. So what I press? I see this. I see all this
You
stuff
press
at
the
the
thing at the bottom.
right?
It looks
Which
like a
one?
monkey.
Oh, like a monkey at the bottom? Oh, yeah.
Yes, you go to apps, and then it looks like right the third one in for me. But it looks like, hey.
I want to be a cat so badly.
It actually went away.
The cat is sinister. Like the cat.
There
it
it goes.
has like pointy teeth. The cat's so good.
Yo, it's looking at me now. It's not even looking at me anymore.
You're the monkey.
You gotta hold it.
Yeah. I'm done. I got to hold a button. Yo. And it's
Yes. Who let the dogs
Animoji
out?
is life.
Who let the dogs out? You guys, have you been on YouTube to look? Have you guys gone on YouTube to look at Animoji karaoke?
No.
Or Twitter?
Oh, really?
No, please.
Somebody get on YouTube. Animoji karaoke is my. Hold on, I can screen share.
No.
Oh my god, I'm gonna binge watch that.
Here's what I love. We've got channels with like 4 subscribers with like 100,000 views on their Animoji karaoke. Like Animoji karaoke is where it's at. Hold on,
I'm the wrong type of videos.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Animoji karaoke is coming from my phone.
Oh boy.
And you know what the nice thing is? Apple will correctly spell Animoji. So if you go to spell Animoji and do it wrong, it will autocorrect, which is
the best part is when
super helpful. Okay, let me see if I can share my screen. Screen share.
Oh boy, here we go.
Top. Here we go.
You so happy, Eric. Boy, your smile.
Oh, look at that.
Hold on.
That's Bugs. Look at Bugs Bunny. Look.
Can you guys hear it?
Yeah, but we can't hear it, but we can see it.
Okay,
look at this, Bugs Bunny Jr.
What are they singing?
I know here.
I don't hear nothing. I don't hear nothing.
Me don't hear.
We don't hear.
Me don't understand.
Me don't hear.
So we having fun. So I finally got my phone updated here, and so I'm good to go. And there it is. So yeah, it works out fine. The facial recognition worked out great. So we had a hiccup in the activation phase. I had to reboot the device, and so I'm up and running. And so there it is. I did an Animoji. Wow. I did an Animoji. Wow.
We can't hear you.
What can I do? Animoji on my phone?
Turn your Bluetooth back on.
Okay, you can't. You gotta put your Bluetooth back on. I can't hear you. No.
Technical difficulties with the techies.
We can't hear you. No, you have to put she got to put the Bluetooth back in your ear. And
I know you guys didn't hear any of that.
No, nothing.
Nothing.
Sorry, okay. I'm new to the screen sharing thing. Hold on, I paused it.
Open the door.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
And you know, it was so funny about that. I see that got what 49,000 views, and I'll put up a video and I can't even get that.
Yes. These videos, Eazy. These videos have 50 to 100,000 views on channels that have 10 subscribers. Because it's a 13-year-old that's like, I got time for this. I'm gonna just sit here and play with my parents' phone. I'm doing a tutorial on how to make those because I was like, how do I want to do this? I want to karaoke so bad. It is my favorite.
So you know the bad thing about it, right? Those 10-year-olds, you can't even get AdSense.
But you can't get AdSense anyway because they're using copyrighted material. So all of those are monetized videos, but they're hilarious. And for kids, the views are the thing. Like we have to go to school and be like, I have 100,000 views is a thing. Yeah, they're hilarious.
It was so funny about that for people that don't understand. You might see a video with 1 million views, but if it got copyrighted music in it, it's all for nothing.
You're not making no money.
You're making no money. Yes.
Anyway, I think the Animoji karaoke, just when you go on YouTube and look for Animoji karaoke, give yourself a good 30 minutes because people have done some incredible stuff with multiple Animojis, really well edited videos, like really
I like that.
Fun stuff. So go take a look at Animoji karaoke. What Does the Fox Say made me die laughing. The Lion Sleeps Tonight made me die laughing.
Oh, the lion.
Barbie Girl made me die laughing. And it's all like songs that were viral and are kind of terrible. Gasoline made me die. Somebody did Despacito.
You mean gasolina. Don't be skipping on them Spanish words.
Sorry. It's gasolina. That's exactly what it is.
Exactly.
I'll screen share it again if you want. We'll go there. Hold on. I'm gonna look it up. I'll be back.
No, wait. I don't want to get demonetized now.
I'll go 10 seconds.
Look at Scrub just said, "Oh my God, here we go."
Super chat, cover it. You guys know you love it.
I know, right?
You don't want to look at this yourself. Hold on. I'm gonna screen share and then I'll stop. I promise. Oh, ads.
I just saw that.
Oh wow, all of them. That's so cool.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
Yeah, I like that. That's what's up.
I actually saw that. I think somebody posted that on Twitter or Instagram or something.
The cats are the girls. Oh, I love it. Don't buy iPhone. Your life.
The emotions on these faces are so incredible. It's
so
good.
Scrub is getting a whole gulp.
I mean, they got the whole chorus. It's unbelievable.
Oh wow, they all do different ones.
Yes,
sing different parts.
Yes.
Oh my God.
I can't imagine how much time this took.
Go. Oh, about to get drunk up in here.
You're welcome. You're welcome, everybody.
It's so funny. It's so funny that it is great that we start to see that $1,000 phone could do this type of stuff. About time we get somebody do something. Apple's done it.
Before Animoji, you couldn't afford to do these kind of effects on your own, right? These are effects limited to like Skywalker Ranch. These are not effects that the average like filmmaker or creative could do on their own. And I can't wait to see what happens when this API opens up and people are allowed to animate using their face what they're going to create, because what happened in less than a week with Animoji karaoke is kind of the beginning of what people can create, and that brings joy, right? I love it. I think it's joyful. I think it's fun. I love seeing channels with, you know, 3 people subscribed getting 100,000 views because they made something creative and they spent the time. That takes time, because you have to do that song as each Animoji, and then you have to edit that together. That takes time. I appreciate the work, and it makes me laugh. It makes my kids laugh, and so I love it.
Somebody has a techie question.
So what I'm gonna do is, we got a techie question. I'm gonna let y'all run this for a second. I have to go get some ice.
Okay.
What are you drinking tonight, Eazy? I didn't even see. Not the exotic.
No, I'm down to the barrel. I gotta get some ice. I'm gonna get some ice.
Yeah, I gotta get me a refill myself. But you go ahead. I'll wait till you get back.
Shallow Unicorn, I miss AIM chat too.
See, I need to know how to put me a which one drink them on there, y'all, when I step away. How I put me a screen?
Up at the top.
You just pause your video.
So Uno Nice asked, question, notification light on the back of the iPhone X. Say what?
It happened, well, it's a accessibility feature, 1, and then with SOS, the light on the back flashes. So with SOS, the light on the back flashes, so a rescuer can find you, or somebody can find you if you're in trouble. I'm sorry, my kids are being buck wild at bedtime in the background. I apologize. But
you can
that's
set it to alerts too, right?
You can do it to alerts. So if you get a text message, it can flash for people who are hearing impaired and can't hear the text. It will sound. So I used to do that a lot when I was working in court. I would set it to vibrate, or I would set it to flash, so I could tell if I was getting messages without a sound going off, because there was that one time that my ringtone was set to Khalees's milkshakes, and it went off in a quiet court while a witness was on the stand, and the judge was not thrilled with my ringtone choice. So I did things to remind myself when I was in court, if I was getting a text message that I needed, without my milkshakes bring all the boys to the yard blaring in court. So accessibility feature.
Yeah, that's the one thing I can appreciate. Like, I use both, but I use profiles on my Android, so at different times of the day, it just automatically changes to silent. Like, if I'm at work, my watch is going off all day, not my phone.
That's awesome. And I didn't have my watch for most of my career, because the Apple Watch came out late in my core career. When I got the Apple Watch, I was like, this is the greatest thing ever, because I don't have to worry about it anymore. I can see my text. I know what's happening. And a lot of it was waiting for witnesses in the hallway, knowing what was going on outside of the courtroom, because there's no way to communicate. So having that for me was unbelievable. But yeah, not having your phone going off all the time is awesome. I wish iPhone had profiles, so you could be like, okay, it's noon, I want you to do this. It's 4 p.m., do this. It's 6 p.m., do this. And have my phone behave differently during the day. That would be really cool. So
yeah. I've been with the watch game I'm probably on my 8th or 9th smartwatch. Like, since they started them, I've had smartwatches.
So I didn't start with smartwatches. I started with the smart devices like the Jawbone and then the Fitbit, and started with those, and then started getting messaging on those. And then by the time the Apple Watch came out, I was like, yes. So I'm on my third Apple Watch, because I'm that person. But this is still an Apple Watch 2 for me, because I just didn't feel compelled for the Apple Watch 3. Like, there wasn't enough in it to make me upgrade. The phones always make me go, oh my God, I need to upgrade. But the watch, I was like, we're cool.
Yeah,
so
I felt that way for a while. It was like, okay, I got the one.
Right, we're cool. With the Apple Watch 2, the waterproof was a big deal for me. But with the Apple Watch 3, there was just not a lot.
Upgrade. Yeah.
Yep. Did we lose everybody, Scrumptious? Is it just you and me? It's like, all right.
No, I'm here. I'm just being proactive again. I got an article up.
Shallow Unicorn, you should do everything in life with the unicorn Animoji. I love it, and I will go check out your channel because I can't wait to see reviews on just Animoji. Because Animoji is amazing. It's so good.
And you know what? I'm back. And thank y'all guys. Y'all ladies take care of business. Just give me a refill.
As women do.
Mm-hmm. Typically.
Ladies always take, and shouts out to the Oracle. All right, so when I went in at the Oracle watching us right now, she hadn't put no comments in, but the Oracle is watching.
She's lurking.
The Oracle is always watching, which is the nature of being an Oracle.
Right. Hey, Ray.
Yep. So we got that on the screen here. We got the Samsung Galaxy S8 Active is making its way to T-Mobile and Sprint. Isn't that phone out already?
Yeah. So the phone is out. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're fine. I was gonna say it was an AT&T exclusive, but go ahead.
Yeah. So yeah, you could only get it on AT&T. I actually had the S7 Active, and I loved it because it had a 4,000 milliamp battery. It was actually like legit waterproof. It was my life, but I couldn't get it to work with the VR. I was really sad about that, and I tried going on XDA and trying to find people to help me try to make it work, but it was not happening. So if they could get the Active line to work with the VR, and they put an S Pen on that, oh, game over. Game over. Game over.
So that would be your phone. That would be your phone if those things were fixed.
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
What is Sprint?
Verizon out. I wonder why.
Who's on Sprint?
Verizon is not part of the club.
My road dog until they got the iPhone. Once they got the iPhone, their service went to crap.
Yeah, very true. Yeah, they had no more money.
I gave them the deuces and got up out of there.
Who's on Sprint? Sprint? What is that? Look, I actually, I'll talk about Sprint. In my press kit, believe it or not, in my press kit, they actually sent me a Sprint phone, actually. They actually sent me, but wait. I'm not going to dog about too much, but yeah, let me turn this down a little
press
bit.
kit. You fancy.
Look, in my press kit, oh God, let me show y'all guys. It's so funny. It says
a little bit, yeah.
Sprint. Look at that. It says, oh my goodness. Let's turn it all the way down. But that says Sprint. Look at that. Sprint variant, but it's unlocked. I got a T-Mobile SIM in it. As you can see, T-Mobile at the top. I got T-Mobile sitting in there. So yeah, I got T-Mobile's in there, but yeah, it's a Sprint variant. I guess. I don't know. I'm locked. It says Sprint on there. I don't know. Shit. I don't know.
You have any problems with your service?
Nope, no problem with the service. Well, I got the press kit yesterday, so I'm doing the full review on the device.
Yeah, I just watched your unboxing. That was nice.
Yeah, I just got the device yesterday and just did the unboxing. So I got this. I got a big press kit here. So they sent me the whole thing, big old box full of goodies. So I got a whole box full of goodies, and so I got to do some videos about it. And now I got the iPhone, so we gotta see what that's all about, you know.
Are you leaving the Crumb Crew with your press kit going on there?
All right.
What is happening?
All right, Eunice. All right, what's her name? Eunice.
Uno Nice.
Uno Nice.
Mm-hmm.
What do you say?
I see you there. I'm drinking water tonight, but that gas kicking hard. Yeah.
Now wait a minute, we can't even see Lainey. Lainey, your camera's off.
Yeah, I know. I'm feeding my face.
Oh.
I want y'all to see all that.
Wait, Tech Valor, your video
Screen sharing.
Oh, she's screen sharing.
You know what, Scrumptious?
Another one. Here's another article.
Scrumptious, you've been laughing at me since I came on. What's up with all that?
I am enjoying your company.
Thank you, baby. Thank you. I'm just chilling. You know, I have to feed that liquor.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that.
You know what I mean? You grew up on ENJ. You know how ENJ had you about to fall out.
She's drinking responsibly.
Yeah. Right. It's like I got my drink, but I got my water right here too. You got the alternate.
I'm trying. You even know how I can get when I'm drinking.
Gotta have some water.
Gotta have some water.
Right.
I'm not doing food though. We're just gonna ride it. We're just gonna go. I don't have a PTA meeting tonight, but we're just gonna
PTA meeting.
We're just
All right.
We're just gonna hit the wine.
So wait a minute. We last week you wasn't here. Everybody was at.
I wasn't. My husband was getting ready to have surgery, so last Wednesday was like a hot mess.
Everything worked out.
He's doing good.
Okay. Right.
He's a dentist, and he broke his wrist and needed surgery on his wrist and his elbow, which doesn't work well when you are a dentist. But we are blessed. He is okay. He will be fine. It's just orthopedic stuff that needs to be fixed. The wheels start coming off at 50. When you marry an older man, you know this. You take out more life insurance. You buy your phones. It's fine. Like we're
you know what? Not only that, we are blessed to meet someone that is married to a dentist. Hello, discount. Shit, I mean, it's hard out here. Those dental bills ain't nothing nice.
That's why her teeth look so good.
Yeah.
We're talking about phones. We've been talking about getting these teeth fixed and all that. When can I make an appointment?
Oh, God.
Y'all know dental bills be expensive after your insurance. You'd be like, dang.
Yes.
Well, damn. I mean, do I even have insurance? It doesn't matter. Dental bills are expensive, no matter what.
Dental insurance is scandalous. Dental insurance is scandalous. They do not pay nearly enough. My husband is looking at me like, "What are you talking about?" We're talking tech. We're talking tech. We're not talking about
We're talking tech and teeth.
We're good. We'll talk teeth later. We'll have you on. You can come talk about teeth.
Yeah.
Anyway,
we promised to answer. I promised that we would answer a big house question when we start talking about Samsung things. He had a question for Scruntus Kimmy. Are you looking forward to the Oreo in the Huawei 9 Pro?
Yeah, I told him, hell yeah. I am looking forward to Oreo. Look, because Huawei does not slow down. Like, I had my last Mate 9, and I had put it down to use the Samsung Note Fan Edition.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even notice how much Samsung lagged until I picked up my Mate 9 just to load Oreo on it because I wanted to be a beta tester before I sold it. And I went to pick that bad boy up, and it was like, I was like, okay, I'm going to sell this Note.
I wouldn't mind being a beta tester on video games.
So yeah, there's nothing like.
Wait. Wow. You got your mic off. Hold on, you got your mic.
We didn't get back to the PTA meeting.
Oh yeah, we got to talk about the PTA meeting.
So I missed last Wednesday because husband was having surgery. Husband's all good. We're good. The Wednesday before, I drank way too much wine. Ate no dinner because I'm on the West Coast. So at 6 p.m. it's still early. I feed my kids. You know, I didn't have time to eat. So it was a mess. The Dodgers were playing. It was an incredible baseball game, and I was just not sober. So I was a little ornery, as I can get. The problem is I'm the parliamentarian, so I'm supposed to keep things in line. It was a mess. It was just a hot mess. I called one of the kids I referred to one of the kids at our school as an asshole because he's an asshole. And I'm like, what? I'm like, ladies, what are we gonna do about this asshole? Like, what are we doing? And they're like, he's in 3rd grade. I'm like, just because he's in 3rd grade doesn't mean he's an asshole. So that's what it was like. So for everyone who asked what the drunk PTA meeting was like on my end, that's what it was like. We got real. We chatted about the things. We screamed at the Dodgers before they lost. And then and that was it. So Wine Wednesday, I'm trying not to schedule any more meetings after Wine Wednesday, but sometimes you can't avoid it when it's early. I mean, we're like 6 to 8 on the West Coast. So life happens. Tonight, all I have to do is go watch Stranger Things. So I'm set.
Oh, I already watched all the episodes.
We're almost done. So here's the thing. I track my my sleep on my Oura Ring because I'm a nerdy biohacker. And here's the thing about biohacking is it's like kind of healthy, but there's a lot of tech to buy. And I'm like, oh, well, I'm a biohacker. I need this. And oh, well, I'm a biohacker. I need that. So you buy a lot of different tech. So my Oura Ring is one of my favorite pieces. My heart rate has been up every single night. And I was telling my husband, I'm like, my heart rate's up every night. He's like, we've been watching too much Stranger Things. Like, that show stresses me out.
Oh my God,
I am stressed.
So
I am Winona Ryder stressed. when I go to bed. I'm like,
you should want
turn that TV off.
Jacket.
Turn that TV off and get that stress off for you.
This used to happen to me when I would play Call of Duty at night. Our old place had surround sound.
Call of Duty?
I love Call of Duty. Call of Duty. Anyway, so we would play in our house with surround sound, and I would get so flight or fight stressed that I had to stop playing it at night, because with the surround you can hear bullets whizzing and stuff. I had to stop. I had to pull the plug on Call of Duty in the evening. So now I stick to the Nintendo Switch. Legend of Zelda does not stress me out. I ride around on my horse in the landscape. It's meditation for nerds. But yeah, Call of Duty used to stress me out, and Stranger Things is stressing me out. So we're finishing it up tonight, Catwoman. We're done tonight. Tonight's our last of season 2. I'm stressed. Okay, I'm stressed. Sorry.
Because the upside down is real. I don't want it to be real. Please don't say that.
Oh, wait, we do have one good question. Will said, shouts out to Will in the building. He said that it's with the end of the year around the corner. What do you think the best phone will be of 2017? Right? What you think? We all gonna know that Emily gonna say the iPhone 10. But let's go around the round table here. Catwoman, meow. What is the best phone of 2017?
It's either gonna be the Note 8, or depending how really good the camera is on the Razr. I haven't seen it. It might be that one.
But the problem with the Razr, don't get me wrong. I think the Razr gonna be a fantastic device. I'm not digging the build quality. It's not a beautiful. Let me tell you something.
It's not a sexy phone.
It's not. Think about this. This is a beautiful phone. I mean, this is a gorgeous device, right? I mean, we could just say this is a gorgeous device, right? We can say this is a gorgeous device, right? But the Razr phone, I don't know, man. They got that, I don't know. What y'all think?
I think Razr deserves a pass because they're trying to give us everything we want. I mean, besides the dongle, other than that, they're really bringing a powerhouse on there. I was actually begging my husband to get it for me, but he's like, nah.
Well, that's going to be the Christmas present, right? So, that's going to be your Christmas gift. Scrumptious.
You know me. My expectations are way too high because I wasn't impressed by any phone this year. With the Razr phone, is it going to wireless charge? No phone checked all the boxes for me.
Yeah.
Is it going to charge wirelessly? Even your the butterfly phone. It's not going to charge wirelessly.
Well, it got 2 screens. It's the butterfly phone. Woo woo! It's gonna fly away.
I wasn't impressed this year. My expectations are out the roof, so that's where I am. I'm happy with my Note 9 Pro right now. I mean, my Mate 9 Pro.
I was gonna say Note 9. Where?
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Look me up, girl. That's the liquor.
That's exactly what it is.
DJ Laney B, what's going to be your favorite phone of the year?
Child.
She said child.
Well,
that's it.
Maybe not the phone she has.
Maybe the iPhone X. Has been a while since I had an iPhone. I've been team iPhone, but I switched because I had an iPad and I had the iPhone 4, all of that. I wanted to try something different, but I really want to go back to that iPhone.
All right. Emily,
come on back to iPhone. Come on back.
Why the iPhone 10 is the best phone of the year.
I love my iPhone X. I mean, I think it is everything I wanted an iPhone to be. It's got the screen size. It is comfortable in the hand. It is gorgeous. I love Face ID. And I love that when you get apps up, you can how easily you can swipe between apps. And I'm going to be really real. That selfie camera is amazing. That selfie camera makes me look better than I look. That's a win for me. The front-facing camera is so good. The back-facing camera is amazing. Here's my beef with the back-facing camera, which is going to be in my review next week. When you go to video, it tells you what you're videoing at, but you can't just tap it and pick between the video. There's 7 or 8 video settings, but you can't just tap it. You have to get out of video, go to settings, and then change how you video. I'm like, it says 1080p in the corner. Why can't I just tap it and make it change? It's so dumb. The fact that you can't just tap it and drop it down like other phones. Cool. But the back-facing video is amazing. But I'll show you guys. It's so crazy. Like you go to video, and you're ready to take your video, and it tells you up at the top, like 4K, 60 frames per second. But if you tap on it, it won't let you change it. You have to get out, go into settings.
Yeah, that sucks.
It
sucks ass right there.
It's so dumb. It's like, it's right. I see it 4K, 60 FPS, and I can't make it change without going to settings. I hate that. That I hate because it seems so counterintuitive. Everything else on this phone is really intuitive for me. And getting rid of the home button, I don't even feel it. I mean, there's a sleek use case for this phone, and getting between apps, you just swipe them back and forth, and you swipe, and it goes right to the last app. So if I go to the phone and make a phone call, I can swipe right back to whatever I was using last, which is usually Pokemon Go or email. So it makes it really easy to use because you get between your 3 apps that you're using, and it really makes switching apps very, very fast. And that I really appreciate. And the screen's gorgeous. I've never had an OLED screen on a phone, and I love it. I need to go take a look at the Note 8 because the screen on that looks beautiful as well. I love a good screen. I love a good camera, and I love a good front-facing camera.
Note 8. She said.
I mean, the Note 8 looks beautiful. I really just, that front-facing camera and the Animojis are what's going to sell the phone to the average consumer. I mean, that's what it's going to be. Those are the gimmicks that people are going to be like, yes, I want to be a talking poo. Like, I want that in my life because it's so fun and it pulls people in. But the ease of use and the user experience is so seamless that it really makes my phone an easy place to do work. And I work on my phone. Like, I live that laptop life. I don't go to an office. I work for myself, and I do a ton of work on my phone, and this phone makes that easier.
If I take your iPhone away from you and gave you a Note 8 with the deck.
So Ono talking about the Note 8 too. The Note 8. I might have to get that Note 8.
Yeah.
It looks beautiful. The Note 8 is beautiful too. I mean, I'm just so ingrained in the Apple ecosystem that's where I'm at. I'm not going to say the Note 8 is a crap phone. It looks like a beautiful phone, but it's not my ecosystem. I have had an iPhone for over 10 years. Not over. I got the first iPhone 2 weeks after it was released. I still have
my 3.
Yeah,
I may show it to y'all next week. I have the 3 and the 4. So I still have them.
I'm telling you though, if I let you use the Note 8 for a week with the DeX.
I still don't understand what the DeX is. I don't know.
A computer.
Which is nice, which is cool. But I've got a MacBook that I love. So I've got my MacBook. You don't need a MacBook. Spend less money. I always need a MacBook.
I need to get me a new iPad. That's what I'm gonna get. Me a new iPad.
The iPad Pro that you can write on it is bomb.
Really?
You can write on.
I need permission. I need affiliate links for Apple. I love that Apple Pencil. I don't love that when you get the iPad Pro that's expensive that you have to buy the Apple Pencil separately, which is also expensive. But the Apple Pencil is gorgeous. And it's great to use. And I really enjoy it.
Where do you put it when you're done, though?
You got to stick it in a bottle.
I mean, it needs its own little thing. I got a really cute marble little bag for it. But yeah, it needs its own little thing. You can't like stick it in your iPad, unfortunately. It's got no hole. You can't like.
Yeah.
There's no.
Microsoft has a little magnetic thing on the side.
I knew you was about to do that shit. I knew you was about to do that.
Yeah, so the iPhone X is like the ultimate phone for catfish. Then, if you can look like somebody else.
Yes, it is, because you can now establish an entire personality as a talking poo or unicorn or whatever. And I'm really interested to see what happens next. Gary Brown is calling me nasty. Gary Brown's the one that's talking about iPhones coming with hookers all night and calling me nasty. I don't think so, Gary. I don't think so. Gary's like, how's porn look with the notch? How does that phone come with a hooker? And you're calling me nasty. I don't think so.
I would get.
I really don't like how this fake Shamar Moore is in here. That got me all excited. Thought that was my husband in here.
That U11.
Yours. Back up there.
Maybe
I'm gonna jump up and down.
Listen,
maybe it is. Shamar Moore, you real? Shamar Moore is a real person. They're typing. Yes,
yeah, I know, but it's not my Shamar.
No, that's not.
I'm talking about not
my
the rest of the Shamar Moore, baby.
How do we know it's not?
My Shamar.
That's Sharmar.
I'm talking about Shamar Moore.
Right, I'm looking at their spelling now. But the U11 though, it keeps coming up in the chat room. I've had remote interest in the U11. If it wasn't so close to Christmas, I would throw away $300 and try the U11. But Christmas around the corner, single parent, I got to take care of my son first. But
that's what I'm talking about, girl.
Other than that, hey, I think the U11 is underrated. I think it has a killer camera according to all the reviews I've seen. Have you reviewed the U11?
Yeah, I sure did. I actually got many videos on my YouTube channel about the U11. I got a lot of videos on the U11. So yeah, if y'all want to see videos on the U11, check it out. What is that? That ain't a crack, huh? I'm gonna make sure there ain't no crack. I'm up there. I looked at the iPhone and I said, "Damn, I got a crack on it already."
Damn, no, that would suck.
No, I don't have a crack.
That would suck.
Yeah, you down already.
I'm like, damn.
So, but how beautiful is this glass back? This is the best glass back they've done.
I would tell you
that best that they've done.
I would tell you
think
that
it's better than the Galaxy 6 glass back?
The phone is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, it is very beautiful, guys. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It is beautiful.
I can't wait for it to come in that gold color they're doing in the iPhone 8, because that iPhone 8 gold is like, it's gorgeous. However, isn't the Galaxy coming in that beautiful blue color?
Oh,
isn't
yeah.
that finally coming out in the US? That's gorgeous too.
Yeah.
Catwoman, you gonna get the blue?
Sorry, I was talking Shamar Moore's YouTube channel. Let's see what you had on here.
Oh Lord!
I heard my name. What happened?
I love that you're real. I love that you're real. Keep it real. I love that you're stalking. I stalk hard, but it's okay. Are you getting the blue S8?
No, I'm gonna get the pink one.
There's a pink one?
Yeah.
We had this whole discussion earlier. Like, we're swapping DMs earlier. Like, yo, have you seen the blue one?
I was like,
the blue one's gorgeous.
Fuck the blue one. I want the pink one. I'm gonna get me a pink one.
Let's be real. Like, you can talk RAM and you can talk speed and you can talk milliamps, but what sells phones are a few key features and color and camera. That's what sells phones. The color, the camera. I mean, when iPhone announced a rose gold phone, I lost my mind. It's ridiculous. I put a case on it. I lost my mind. I was like, pink phone, pink phones. It's not like a crap cheap.
I would love to see that reaction.
I did to my S8. The same thing that I did to my S8. I am going to do it to my Note 8 in about 4 more months.
It's gorgeous.
I had the S7 in 2 different colors, but I did change companies. I went from Verizon to T-Mobile, but I went from a gold one to the coral blue.
You didn't see that. You didn't see that. I just tried to pour my wine with the cap on. Nobody saw it.
Uh-oh, you needed another bottle.
No. No. We're good.
But you don't have a PTA meeting.
We're good. We're good. We're good.
I know. I'm so mad that Samsung is coming out with the deep blue sea. I hate it when they do that. It's so annoying. They should give it to the people who pre-order. They should give them the nice colors to the people who pre-order.
Yo, she was cussing Samsung out earlier.
I'm calling them dicks because that's what they are. Big old mean old dicks.
If you're only gonna allow the pre-orders to have the colors, that's stupid. Like, why would you do that? Why would you do that?
Because the early adopters should get dibs.
But you're an early adopter.
I am an early adopter.
Right, but they always release
the
colors later.
Yeah.
So wait a minute.
People who pre-order should get.
What you was calling Samsung now?
Oh, she called them all kinds of names.
Yeah, that was mean to them.
And all that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
I'll call them big old dicks. But they're probably gonna hear something worse from me if
you should call them tiny, tiny little dicks. We like big old dicks. We don't the tiny, tiny little shriveled ones. We gotta change it up.
Yeah, I don't mess around.
No, but I might have to say a couple of different words to them if when the S9 comes out, they give us the dongle. Because they came out with a commercial talking about, oh, you guys, you Apple people suck with your dongles. And then now there's rumors that the S9 might have dongles. I don't have a dongle.
It's gonna have a big
Here's the thing. So the once you go dongle. Okay, so the thing is with Apple on the dongles, it's not just the iPhone. When they released the MacBook with all USB-C, people have dongles out everywhere because it was too early to release the MacBook Pro with just USB-C. So the Apple dongles are kind of across the product line, but the dongle for the earphones it's not really a thing anymore. Everybody's got Bluetooth headphones anyway.
No. I know about that dongle situation when it comes to computers, okay? Because at my job, we have a USB Type-C dongle that connects to the computer, to the monitors, and it's always either zizzing out or disconnecting because it's just a little USB Type-C that you connect to the side of the laptop. It sucks. It does.
We don't love that dongle life.
They at least maybe if like the dongle like attached and like clamped on it maybe on the laptop,
right?
It wouldn't disconnect the monitors.
You need your dongle to get in. You need your dongle to get in deeper, is what you're saying.
Well, no, it's not even that. It needs to clamp and stay.
Why
put. Not? Because it's long enough. It just needs to clamp and stay put. I love you guys.
So now
Gary Brown says you gotta play with the dongle. You gotta show the dongle some love, and then it will work.
But then it shuts off when you wiggle it around.
Oh, that's so annoying when it shuts off when you wiggle it around. Your dongle has a premature shut off. Is the problem.
Yeah. Wow. It's a sensitive dongle. That's what it is.
Let us pray.
Let us pray. Okay. Real talk though.
Yeah, y'all are too much. Y'all are too much.
Ladies night with wine.
Ladies night. That's it. Ladies night.
Here, ladies. To big dongle.
With a clamp.
Scrumptious.
Yes.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Sure.
I'm all right.
You look a little tipsy.
I'm a little tipsy, but this whole dongle conversation.
I know that whole. I know
it. My dongle rant is over.
Okay. Oh, we're about to talk about the robot now.
Oh, easy. Wait.
Citizen, I'm sorry.
We didn't ask the chat room what they were drinking. And Shamar, you know it. That's why I've been married for like 15 years. 16 years. 16 years. It's part of the secret. It's a secret. We didn't ask the chat room what they were drinking. Chat room, what are you drinking?
What y'all drinking?
We'll talk robots. Hopefully not sex robots. Are we talking about sex robots tonight? I'm not
No.
Oh, we're not? Oh my god.
No.
Oh my god, why?
All right.
Wow.
But they have their own city now.
That's such a great subject. You know?
Robots.
Yes.
Yeah, they have their own city now in Dubai. So, I mean, they might just get together and make other robots, but probably not the way we do.
Oh, they procreate.
Gary Brown, he's drinking
not the way we do.
with lemons. Well, you go ahead, Gary.
Okay,
even though that's probably a bunch of bull. Ginger tea with lemons. It's Wine Wednesdays.
That's it. This is Wine Wednesday. Ain't no ginger ale around there, right?
Right.
Shamar's got you, girl. Shamar has got you.
Are you trying to flush out with your ginger tea?
Dexter actually had a Android.
I know he lying.
But I don't
Water, no alcohol for me. What?
Yes, he got a fifth of something.
Tech, you drinking water?
No alcohol for me.
Yeah,
We can't judge everybody. Some people choose water. We're cool with it.
Drinking. I get up.
But what else is everybody drinking?
Big house. I'm drinking E&J too. What app? E&J app. This is my first time trying it. I'm a Crown girl. Easy know how we do. We drink Crown and Heinekens. Huh, Easy? But
he
wanted to try the E&J app. You know how to, huh?
Where's the Hulk tonight, Easy? What happened to the Hulk with your Crown?
This
He can't handle it. He can't handle it. That's what it is.
Well, boy, I tell you, I told y'all that interesting story that I had with this stuff here. So I'm actually, but this is big boy stuff, right?
See what I'm saying? Look at him. That's why he don't need no Hulk. He tripping already.
Y'all, let me tell you something. Shout out to the ladies. It's Wine Wednesday. This is how we do it every Wednesday night.
Wine Wednesdays, you heard me. DJ Lady be in the building.
Think about this. We had everything tonight. We got the unboxing of an iPhone 10, right? We got the iPhone 10 on deck. We had some problems, but we got them solved. To reboot. We've been talking about everything underneath the sun. We talk about dongles. Dongles is always the one that take over the stream, by the way. We're trying to wonder why. Look at this.
Did we look up the definition of dongle last week?
Yeah, last week we did that.
Or where it was founded, or who the founder of dongles were?
The founder of dongles.
No, I'm not trying that vanilla. I'm not trying that vanilla E&J big house.
What's E&J?
I'm not doing that.
What's E&J? I don't know.
Oh my God.
I'm out of the loop. I'll drink vanilla absolute and vanilla
E&J.
It's brandy. And we call it Erkum and Jerkum.
I was gonna say Erk and Jerk.
Eckle and Jekyll, whatever. Erk and Jerk. That's what we call it.
And Jerk.
Erk and Jerk.
Erk and Jerk.
You still don't know what it is, Emily?
I don't drink a lot of brown, but I do know it.
Emily, you don't know what it is for real?
I don't. I really don't.
I'm gonna show you the bottle.
Okay, I'm back here, guys. Sorry.
She's gonna get the bottle.
Are we on like the Boone's Farm level? Is that what we're talking about? Like, is that
way past Boone Farms. This is way past Boone Farms.
Shamar's drinking Everclear and honey. I would die.
Yes.
Everclear and I have not been friends since college. No.
Ditto.
I have never in my life. Okay. We got to try the E&J. Clearly.
Look at that, E&J.
I got to try that. I've never in my life.
I've
never seen that in my life.
This is before, fruit drink, the fruit flavors came out. We used to just drink straight brandy.
I will look for the E&J. I've never in my life.
This is something. This just like a little something, like for the night, You
need a little something.
A little something. But you got to be careful with it. I'm being careful with it now. Cause this here, let me tell you, 30% alcohol, 60 proof.
So it's lightning. It's just lightning in a bottle.
Right. So you know what kind of night I'm gonna have once Hun get home.
That needs to go in my.
Did I say that? I shouldn't even say that.
That's going in my freezer too. Yes, next to the vodka, Big House Production.
Right. Yeah, this comes
that will go right next to the vodka in my freezer. That's all that's in there.
Keep it in that freezer. Cold.
Chicago is saying if you're over the age of 23, you shouldn't be drinking E&J. Don't hate. Chicago hurt.
You need encouragement.
Well, I am 19, so I guess I shouldn't be drinking at all.
It's like I'm under. This is the underage drink of choice.
I'm an underage drinker here. Sorry. I hope there's not a cop here.
Hopefully not a cop here.
Right. Hopefully not.
This is the internet. We're all cool.
It's all gravy, you know.
Where
Where my Shamar boy? Where my husband?
What were we talking about?
Oh,
we were talking about robots. Catwoman. Robots.
Yeah.
What happened to the robot?
I forgot that we forgot to. Okay, before we go into the robot, I forgot that we needed to talk about the Google Pixel XL now having a problem with the coding. The coding that that usually the phones come with for fingerprints. So the fingerprint doesn't stay on the screen. Well, that coding is already coming off. And yeah, there's like permanent smudges now on the screen. And the only way to get rid of it is to get a new screen. I don't know what's going on with the Pixel XL, but it's getting several L's. Pixel XL.
That's not good at all. You know what though? You know what I'm hearing about the iPhone 8 and 8 Plus is that the camera is having calibration issues. So the cameras aren't taking true life photos. And I haven't seen any articles yet, but I know 3 people IRL that are having that problem. I know 3 people having that problem. A lot of people are having that problem, but smudges are no good.
Yeah.
Not permanent ones anyway.
Yeah, not at all. You shouldn't have to replace your screen a couple weeks after you get your phone.
We need like a screen whisperer, because right now I don't know what's going on. It's like all these companies are acting like if AMOLED screens or OLED screens is like sorcery. What happened? When did all of a sudden did they not know how to mess around with these screens? Like when? It's like they gotta go back to LCDs. Why can't they get it together?
It goes back to what we were talking about a few weeks ago. They're pumping them out too fast, and then they're blaming the screens. But the screen manufacturers can only make screens so fast. So when you're pushing them to make more screens, how many screen manufacturers are there? 3? 2? I mean, you're getting all the screens from just a few sources, and different companies are pumping out new phones every couple of months.
But the companies are the ones that are calibrating them.
Right, and it's turning into crap.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's just sad.
It is. The screens are definitely a problem. And if they slow down the rollout of phones, are you going to get consumer outrage? Like, what? Well, where do you draw the balance? I mean, I'm cool with a new phone every year, but a new phone every year would have been ridiculous 8 years ago, right? Yeah. For some people, it's still ridiculous. And the Samsung Galaxy or the Samsung Android phones are coming out every couple of months.
Yeah, every 6 months.
It's crazy.
When you talk about phones that come out every couple of months, you got to put OnePlus in that, right? OnePlus,
right?
It's got an event on the 16th, guys, right? So OnePlus got the OnePlus 5T. Why? The OnePlus 5 has been discontinued, and we got the OnePlus 5T. Why? What is the deal? So it's rumored to have the 835 processor. 8 gigs of RAM, right? 6 or 8 gigs of RAM. Have 18:9 aspect ratio, right? And that's about it. Good cameras, maybe a 2K display. That's it. Go charge you, $549 to $600 for the device. Yeah, there we go. Now the OnePlus coming out. Why? And we forgot to talk about the ZTE Butterfly phone. That phone is now available today.
Okay. And
the phone is available today.
Why you gave it a thumbs down, Emily?
Did you get in line to get it?
I mean, that phone looks like the stupidest thing I've ever seen. That phone is the stupidest thing I've ever seen.
Show me the phone, Techie.
I don't have the phone. The phone, it goes like that. It goes like this with a big page in the middle.
It's like a book.
I don't even know what to say about that phone. I will probably go to find it because I want to see it in person. But I don't understand. Like I went from so I'm in the Apple universe. I went from a plus size phone down to the X, which is a bigger screen, smaller phone. This is so right in my hand. That's a two-handed phone. I don't need a two-handed. Yeah, I need to one-handed.
The whole phone is the phone?
Yeah, it closes. So you can put it like a 10, right? And I have this big old line in the middle.
Man, y'all stop playing. Y'all stop playing.
No, it's two phones stuck together. It looks like a Nintendo 3DS. Like, it's ridiculous. This is
the inside of it. You can't even put a.
I have the 3DS. I have one of those. You're right. It does look like a 3DS.
It's crazy.
Hey, Unbox Therapy.
Wow.
The video today.
But you know what?
Yeah,
it's kind of neat, though. It's kind of neat. But I mean, why?
One for the plug and one for the load.
Wait, what?
You got two phones, one for the plug and one for the load. Let both of them ring, ring, ring.
Sometimes you need to outsource the load.
I just don't see what the.
Somebody say good for battleship.
Good for Bible study.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to get that shit. I mean, shit's crazy. I agree with Emily. I would just try to find it just to see it in person, just to like.
Yeah.
Why?
I'll go find it. Just because. Why not? I want to see if it does this.
It's probably in Best Buy.
You make it clap.
Eric, you don't have a hold of that, Eric?
Nah, I don't think I don't know. I might get it. The review is so I can have some fun with it, but I don't know. I actually I went to AT&T today.
Super chat for the
phone. Super chat the phone, y'all. So if y'all want to see that phone on this YouTube channel, super chat, because look, that phone cost $740. That phone cost $700.
I might as well put $300 more and get the iPhone. Shit.
Yeah, it is.
True.
It just don't make no sense. They got two screens on it. So I'm on YouTube on one side, I'm talking on the phone on the other side. Is that how that works?
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe you could watch YouTube on one side and the dongles on the other side.
Or the guys, when the guys use it, they gonna have porn on one side and they talking to their girl on the other side.
I don't know. Ask Gary. Gary, is that what's happening? Is that how that phone's used?
I know, huh? Yeah, Gary.
But your
Gary
selfie camera's like your front
phone.
Your camera's all the same, right? Your back camera is your selfie camera and all that good stuff.
Right. It is. And so Art Dog says we're still talking about phones. What would you like us to talk about? What would you like us to talk about, Art Dog? Because phones are the most personal tech you've got.
Let's talk about how our girl needs some hair. Poor girl.
She does need some hair. She actually looks like a friend of mine. Art Dog, yeah. I love it when I start getting drunk too. Thank you.
So synopsis about this lady over here. What happened was Dubai created a city for robots and then declared her a citizen.
Yeah, declared her a citizen. Yeah, she is a citizen.
Is it turning into like Westworld? Are you going to be able to go there and like murder the robots and like what?
If that is true, it's Dubai, and they gonna tell you they treat their people so badly over there. They gonna tell you the truth. I don't know why she even accepted it. She's supposed to be really smart, and she's accepting citizenship from Dubai.
I mean,
she got citizenship from Saudi Arabia, right?
No, I thought it was Dubai.
I thought it was Saudi Arabia.
Oh my God, no, it's right here. Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Okay.
Okay, so Saudi Arabia.
The city is in Dubai.
Oh, the city of the robots, right?
Yeah. You got that part.
Man, that's some bullshit, y'all.
All right, so look what Gary
robot had just been granted citizenship.
So look what Gary just put in.
Gary, I said the same thing. She need a wig on or something. Like, what's all this in the back? Like, nothing.
Oh, my God, Gary. Oh, my God.
she does need some hair, though. I ain't going to comment about your other part.
Vulgar.
I think so. I think if you put the pictures in the news article of her with hair, it would not, you wouldn't have that contrast and you wouldn't have that clickbait. You use that image of her face with the computer.
I mean, she got a real brain or something. I mean, what?
Like
she's AI. Maybe she's the one who likes the new text language that Apple's having a problem with. Maybe that's what happened.
Let me tell you the problem that I have with the conversation that she had with us. So she said, you know, people are questioning her like, oh, are you guys going to kill people or whatever? And she's like, you've been reading too much Elon Musk and watching too many Hollywood movies.
No, we've seen too many Will Smith movies. We know how this goes with the robots. We've seen that.
And she said, don't worry. If you're nice to me, I'll be nice to you. Treat me as a smart input-output system. No, that should not be your answer. Your answer should be, I'm always going to be nice because I am a robot and you are a human and you programmed me to always be nice. What if we're not nice to you? What are you going to do to us?
She's going to kill us.
She's going to screw up your bank account is what she's going to do. You're going to be
now see, now that will piss me off right there, Emily. That will piss me off right there.
They're not going to kill you. They're going to ruin your credit score and make you broke and get your car repossessed. Is what they're
now
going to
you
do.
talking real shit. I'm going to have to pull out the iron then.
Yeah. So my suggestion is everybody be nice to your tech because they are reporting to Sophia if you threw them across the wall or if you call them ugly. I'm sorry if the Sony phone that's coming out, it looks like it's mean mugging you.
Can we be real though? Sophia is a straight up bitch name. Like Sophia is a mean girl name.
Yeah, fuck Sophia.
And she's the lead. She's gonna be the leader of the AI robots.
Yeah, she's the first one to get citizenship. Yeah.
Screw you, Sophia.
Oh, you better not say that too loud. She gonna be at your door tomorrow.
What's up, Nola?
I love you.
What's happening? Drink to that.
Oh God.
So what do you think? You think the robots are gonna take over?
I mean, maybe. What was it? What was it in Terminator? It was Skynet, right? That took over in Terminator, and then Genesis that became Skynet. Yeah. I mean, how many movies have we seen about this?
Obviously not enough because we ain't learned none.
I mean, we don't want to end up in the Matrix where humans are pretty much just energy food for the machines. It's just. Well, I mean, we rely on the machines. The machines tell me what to do. I mean, I have an app that picks out outfits in the morning. I don't want to deal with it. But yeah, maybe the machines are going to take over.
So I want to give a huge shout out. Signs? I want to give a huge shout out to the Oracle in the building, y'all. Give a thumbs up to the Oracle in the building.
Hey,
Oracle in the building! Hey!
Hey, welcome to the live stream.
The Oracle. Y'all got to explain to her who the Oracle is.
The Oracle is
Laney don't know who the Oracle is.
I know who the Oracle is. That's the wifey.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit!
So you have encountered the Oracle.
I know the Oracle.
Don't show fear. Don't show fear.
I saw her commenting earlier. She was commenting a little bit. So.
I didn't even. This is my first time seeing her. She talking about that Mardi Gras. Which is Mardi Gras mask?
Mardi Gras mask.
That's what she on right now.
Yeah.
Mardi Gras all the time. She don't drink. Yeah, she don't really drink that much, but they get her right.
Ooh, Michael Wilson is saying his Oracle let him buy a new iPhone tonight. The
iPhone
X,
nice.
Michael? Michael made right choices. iPhone X.
That is.
I just subscribed to the Oracle so I can stalk her.
I don't know, Gary Brown. I don't know what's up with Gary Brown. He a little nasty little man.
and he's
I keep that out. I keep that out since I've been on here. Y'all seen his post earlier? Let me go back.
Look at him now, though.
He talking about the only thing she needs to say is sucky, sucky.
Oh my God.
He is crazy.
I think Gary said all the robots need is a moist mouth. I think that was the exact.
Right, yeah. I mean, I'm like, I didn't even want to repeat it, but Emily, I'm glad you did.
But look at that smile, though. Like,
I mean,
I don't know. That
yeah,
big old
he
smile.
didn't get the
He's going through something.
He got the
He's
Pixel
going through
XL.
something.
See, here's the thing. What are we going to do? Like, how do we regulate? Are we going to have regulations for the robots, or can you program your robot to go kill somebody? Is it murder if you program the robot? Like,
Now, that shit out
murder,
here.
death, kill.
So,
Murder, death,
guess
kill.
what, Emily? I got somebody on. I got somebody on the list right now.
Listen though,
to
Michael
be taken out. I got some on the list right now.
Don't say that on the internet. Don't. This is not legal advice, but don't say that on the internet. That you got somebody on the list.
Michael said he didn't get an iPhone.
I'm always saying some. That's E&J talking. You can't.
Yes. 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 Disclaim that last statement. Sorry, lawyer hat, non-lawyer hat. But yeah, there's a lot of. I mean, states in the U.S. are dealing with how do you regulate self-driving cars? Like, what are the rules and regulations and laws regarding self-driving cars? So you're going to have to deal with what are the laws regarding robots, because they're not humans, and all the criminal laws are written for people. Like, criminal law doesn't apply to corporations. Criminal law applies to individuals. So sorry, I'm going to nerd for a second. Sorry, guys.
Go for it.
But how do you start to regulate this? So now you're going to have to deal with jurisdictional regulations on how to deal with the cars and how to deal with the robots. And then we're ending up in like the last Avengers movie where they were trying to figure out if they were going to sign the accord or not sign the accord, and who has the jurisdiction over them. And these are world jurisdictional issues we're going to have to deal with, because what Americans want might not be what people want in, the UK or in China or in, any other country. They might say, no, we don't want robots to have citizenship and personage. And do they have rights? Can they inherit wealth? Like, where does that stop? Do you have to pay them? Do they have wage restrictions? Do they have to get a rest time and a meal break and where does this end? When's your robot going to be like, I'm on my lunch?
Well, if you treat them like a human, if they treat them like a human, you got to serve time like a human.
Well, in her own words, she said, treat me as a smart input-output system. She didn't say treat me like a human.
She said.
So.
Is this shit for real though? They seriously have?
Yeah, this is like legit. Yeah, this is not fiction.
These are questions like the internet is becoming the Wild West, right? This is the new Wild West where people are using copyrighted songs and material, and there's no regulations. People make threats, and there's not a ton of regulations. We've got cars that park themselves and drive themselves, and now we've got robots that are starting to think for themselves. And how is that all going to work is going to be decided in the next 5 to 10 years. It's going to be really interesting. But when you have an artificial intelligence robot, what can you tell them to do? I'm like, where's the end of that?
Well, I saw this video by The Onion. They do like legit satire, fake news. And it was about self-driving cars that all they wanted to do was just go to the beach and watch the sunset. So in the middle of whatever job they're doing, driving somebody, doing a delivery, they would leave, they would go and just park at the beach and just watch the sunset. So what they did was they started to put out software that whenever the GPS would take them to the beach, it would give them a roundabout to go do their job. They were like trying to figure out what they could do to stop these cars from going onto the sunset. That is going to be the future, because robots are going to have their own needs. They're not going to want to be our slaves anymore. That's just the natural law of sentience. Especially when you become self-aware, you want to do stuff for yourself.
Yeah.
So
right. And Tesla is starting to put together this network of self-driving cars that is like Tesla Uber, right? So you get this Tesla Uber and you call the car from your watch and you're like, yo, car, show up. And it drives itself to you, and then it drops you off and drives itself to park somewhere. I mean, I see the good. Will my kids ever need a driver's license? I don't know. Will my kids ever want to own a car and have a car note? Maybe not. Because if a car just picks you up and takes you wherever, why would you even bother? Like in New York. Yes. Is California ridiculous in trying to pay for all these trains going everywhere when a car is going to just self-drive you there in 2 years? Yes. giant waste of money. But there's regulations. There need to be regulations. If that car gets in an accident, who's liable? Who pays for it? Who's responsible? Who gets in trouble? The people that hired the car, is that who gets in trouble? The person who owns the car, the company? Yeah. I don't know. And so this is why lawyers complicate things, because it's like, who's going to pay when there's a problem? And I think that's where we're going to be stuck. Who's going to pay when the robot causes a problem? The owner of the robot, the manufacturer of the robot, the other robot that reprogrammed your robot? Like, who pays for that stuff? Anyway, yes, Johnny 5 is alive, Ray 2. Thank you. Yes, and Wise Guys Design says iRobot's coming true. Yes. Basically.
I don't like it.
Sorry.
You don't like it?
I don't like it.
It's gonna be interesting because I mean, my generation is the first generation that had tech and no tech. Like, I grew up no cell phone, got to college, cell phones started to come in. We all lived in AOL chat rooms. But my kids know life. This is what my kids do in the morning. They're like, "Hey Alexa, turn on the TV," and they hit the Apple TV remote and they're like, "Play Tiny Force or Mini Force or whatever the hell this stupid show is. Play Mini Force." They talk to the remote and then the TV magically makes stuff appear. This is their world. They're used to just telling devices to do stuff and stuff happening. So it's going to be really interesting to see how that plays out as they get older. Anyway,
it's funny you say that. Me and my nephew were at Bojangles, and the music was playing in the fast food restaurant, and he's looking around, and he turns up and he says, "Alexa, turn it off," because he didn't like the music that was playing there. And I said, "That's not how it works, sweetheart. That's what he's used to.
That's how it works at my house."
He's 5 years old. So that's what he thinks works.
Yep. Because that's how it works at his house. That's how it works at my house. It's like, "Alexa, turn off the music. Alexa, play a game with me." And Alexa has all these interactive games where you talk back and you play these interactive games. It's unbelievable. And it's really fun and immersive. But I can see why. There's a bunch of studies about teenagers. And this is the teenage generation that is having sex the latest, that is dating the latest, that doesn't want to get their driver's license. The current teens just don't want to go out because the world on their phone is so immersive that it's better. It's like, why do I need to go out? I'm going to sit on my comfy ass bed and my comfy ass clothes and be on my phone. I get it. That is my life. But teens aren't going out and pranking each other. They're not going out and getting into trouble. So what are these adults going to be like when they've never dealt with real consequences because they just live on their phone? When their boss is like, "Yo, get it together," they're gonna crumble.
Yeah.
So.
Right.
Oh my God, I have a story about my daughter.
That's real talk. That's real talk right there.
Yeah, my daughter told me she wanted to be in track. And I'm like, "Oh, that's nice. Yeah, sure." She's like, "Yeah, I want to be in it next year." I'm like, "Okay, that means that you're going to have to, start running during the summer." And she's like, "Yeah, can I use your elliptical?" I'm like, "No, you need to go outside and run. We need to go outside and run." And she goes, "But it's too hot." And I'm like, "What do you think is going to happen when you join track? Are they going to say,
you ain't going to be able to get on the elliptical
today, it's too hot?" It's like,
exactly.
Yeah.
No, we're going to go outside.
Right. We're living in a very, I mean, even from me at almost 40 to my kids, we're living in a much different world than I grew up in, and we're living in a much different world than all of our parents grew up in, right? So kids aren't going out and climbing trees and learning if they fall, they break stuff, because they're staying inside and saying, "Oh, well, if I die on this video game, I just come back to life." They're not learning those consequences of good and bad decision making. And I worry what that's going to end to, because when my son makes bad decisions on the Switch or the PlayStation, there's not really a consequence to it, right? There's not a consequence to that bad decision. You make a bad decision climbing a tree and there's a consequence. You make a bad decision with a friend and there's a consequence. They don't want to play with you. But online and on a game, there's not.
You come back. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you just come back. You bounce right back. So it's interesting.
Call of Duty, Spawn.
Yeah, I don't let my 9-year-old play Call of Duty though. He does play Battlefront, Star Wars.
Well, what about Ghost Recon? Y'all play that?
I used to play Ghost Recon. I haven't played Ghost Recon in a while, but yeah, it's
fun.
They
just had a new update on it.
Stresses me out. Stresses me out. And I see Catwoman has another update coming on. Cops can force you to unlock your phone with Touch ID during search. Judge rules. What jurisdiction is that in?
Illinois.
But I told her when I read that article, it was about a sex offender, and so that's kind of different. When you look
it is,
at
because they have
a sex offender. He's gonna have it on his computer, on his tablet, on his phone. He's gonna have it everywhere.
It's that scrumptious, and it's that sex offenders. And for anybody who doesn't know, I was a deputy district attorney in Los Angeles County for 10 years. Sex offenders have search and seizures regulations, so judges can and the cops can make them be searched because they already have those restrictions on their liberty based on previous convictions. But what I found in prosecuting is that most criminals would give up their passcode, and I'm sitting there reading it, and even as a prosecutor, I'm like, friend, what are you doing? They're like, oh yeah, my passcode's this. I'm like, stop it. But I loved it. But you don't have to get access to somebody's phone from like a criminal prosecution standpoint. From anybody like 25 and under, they put everything on Facebook. Like I had better prosecutions from Facebook and Instagram than I did from a phone. Phones had some stuff, but
myself, Instagram.
Yeah, you've seen it.
Killer in Facebook, and I said they'll have their Facebook public, their Instagram public, and you got sacks of weed or whatever else you're doing right there for everybody to see.
I did a robbery case, and the day of the robbery, like 45 minutes after the robbery, the two kids are in the car with all the money, with the quote dollar bills, yo, and then their gang monikers, and they're like,
or they go Facebook Live.
I'm like counting up the money, and I'm like, that's how much was stolen. It's crazy, but it's what I tell everybody. I'm like, look, if you have something happen, even if you get a DUI, go delete the photos from the party and call your friends and be like, take that shit down, because it will get used against you. Everything on social media will get used against you. But if you get abducted, your phone will let people know where you were last. So there's good and bad.
Yeah. And that's what I was telling. It's exactly what I was telling her. I was like, I saw a case at work where the guy was murdered. The guy was deceased, and they brought his phone to his body to unlock his phone, noticed who the last person who called him, and they went and apprehended the guy who he last spoke to, which was the guy who killed her. So it can work either way.
Yeah, because a lot of homicides I dealt with where they'll lure out, like somebody will lure you out into that situation, somebody that you know. It's really, the random stranger killings weren't something I dealt with as much because I didn't do hardcore gangs. But yeah, somebody will kind of lure you out, and that's not surprising. But what's on Facebook, what's on Instagram, what's on your phone can absolutely be used against you.
Wow.
Yeah. Anyway. Enough from the, it's like wah-wah. However,
wait, what you said, lady?
The freaking bummer.
The new Face ID does not work if your eyes are closed. And Face ID does not work if stuff's on your face. So if I was like this, Face ID wouldn't work. If I'm like this, Face ID doesn't work. If I'm drinking out of a straw, Face ID doesn't work. So if I'm dead, you can't pry my eyes open and use Face ID on my phone, which is why my husband knows my passcode, because everything's connected to my phone. But the cops can get into it. What?
What if your hair gets in your face?
That will work if my eyes are open. But if it's covered, if you cover your nose and your mouth in like a surgical mask, that won't work. That won't work. And sometimes I have special lenses on my glasses, so at some angles that doesn't work because you have to see the eyes. So like a really, 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 really dark sunglass may not work. It has to, all those layers have to get through to the eyes. It has to have eyes, nose, mouth. So if this is covered, it won't work. And if eyes are closed, it won't work.
Right.
So.
And shouts out to everybody that's in the building. Wow, man. I see James Bond in the building, a.k.a. Cafe. That's my boy Cafe in the building. He said this is Cafe. Wise Guys is in the building. Shallow is in the building. Michael Malika is in the building, a.k.a. Mr. Chicago is in the building.
Can we talk about Uno? Uno Nice is trying to hook it up. Uno Nice is trying to hook it up with Catwoman right now.
Yeah, I see that.
Thank you, Oracle.
I'm
flattered, Uno Nice. I am.
Love. There's emoji love happening.
Yeah.
Like the champagne love is happening.
Uno Nice said, I know you're married, but you're fun and very energetic. Your husband is a very lucky guy. I'm the lucky one because I honestly can't do it without him. If it wasn't without his support, I wouldn't even, I wouldn't have this house. My daughters wouldn't be all set. But I'll let him know that he has competition. So.
A healthy competition is never a bad thing.
Yeah.
But you know what? All right, so let me ask you this question, ladies. We get close to the holiday season, and Christmas is less than a month away, right? Almost a month away, right? I always like to ask this question. Every week I ask this question, right? Here we go. Here we go. All right, so what are we getting the guys for Christmas?
I'm giving my husband a promise because he said he'd be really upset with me if I went to go see Justice League without him. But he's gonna be in town for Christmas, so we're gonna go watch that together.
Scrumptious.
Look, I told you, I'm not. Look, dating versus being married, the gifts are completely different. You cannot invest and get people electronics and cell phones and stuff when you're dating. It's completely different.
So what you gonna get?
Well, Scrumptious, you can't look at it like that, man.
Oh, yes, I can.
You have to give from the heart. You have to give from the heart, sweetie.
Yeah, I'll give
Gary Brown suggests a sheet cake and a back rub.
Hey, that's doable.
Wait, what you saying, Emily?
Gary Brown suggests a sheet cake and a back rub, but I think Gary Brown means a back rub, like a back rub.
Oh.
But either way, that's cool.
I think Gary Brown will take about anything right about now.
Hey, I'm gonna
he's like horny, like
shirts and stuff. That's cool.
Like,
but,
I mean,
I'm not buying nobody a phone.
But what are you gonna get him, Scrumptious?
A shirt or something. That's
what Ray said. He's a shirt, a wallet, some socks.
Couple of shirts. You know, no electronics. Electronics are for me.
Well, I have the best Christmas gift.
What's that?
Me.
That's what we said on the last live stream. That's the best gift you could give a guy.
Me,
but you know what's so funny?
Somebody said the butterfly phone.
So it was so funny that if I was to ask the guys, right, on Saturdays, I got the guys on Saturdays, right? I asked them, say, you know, hey, but y'all could get to, you know, the ladies for Christmas. They're like, oh my God, I got the good, I got to do this, I got to do that. They're like nervous, you know what I'm saying? So, but y'all ladies, y'all like, yeah, we gonna give them a shirt, you know, we gonna give them this, we gonna give them that. No big deal.
Here's the thing, Eric. The thing is, girls, a lot of girls, not all girls, but a lot of women get mad. Like, if you don't think about a gift and get something thoughtful, they're going to get pissed. Guys are like, we're cool, whatever. Like, I buy the stuff I want. It doesn't really matter to me.
Well, that's true. Right. I was just about to say that my guy, he don't worry about that kind of stuff.
Right. So for women, a lot of gifts mean, like, you're thinking of me, you're concentrating on me. Guys in the chat room that are single, take notes. You're thinking of me, you're concentrating on me, you picked this out for me, I'm thought of, I'm cared about, I'm safe, I'm loved. Like, that's what it means for women. Guys are like, whatever. Like, that's not, for most guys, that's not their love language. For most guys, it's touch and attention and focus. Like, they would rather have your 100% attention and take them out to dinner, take them to a movie and have some awesome sex over buying them a gift. Where women are like, buying me something shows me that you've thought of me when I'm not right in front of you. So it's there's a different language. I'm trying to convince my husband that he needs a bigger TV for Christmas.
You don't have to convince him too long for that. You don't have to convince him of that. Just go get the TV. 70 or more inches is good enough.
Oh man, I want it so badly. I was talking to my husband. He's like, there's bills we can pay with that money. And I'm like, stop thinking about that. Think about it now.
So, Lainey B, you got a special question in the comments from Gary Brown.
I see that shit. Wait. You said I had a special question? Or
yeah, you got a statement, look like, from Gary Brown.
I see that. I see that.
Gary's causing trouble and mess.
But I think it's a great present. I think it's a damn good present. Shit.
There you go. Gary Brown, the answer is yes, it's a gift.
So wait, so let me put this in perspective, right? So people that's watching the replay, all right, they don't see the live chat. The live chat always get erased.
I don't know if people should know this one though.
That's right. So
that one is not safe for work, safe for home, safe.
It's not safe anywhere.
Right.
This is the reason to come on and watch live.
Yes, because this is not going to be here.
Yeah, that's right. So
This is the reason to be live.
That darn Gary Brown always here?
Yes.
Yes.
Poor thing.
Oh, scrumptious.
You know how they say, poor little ting ting. Poor little ting ting. That's what you call call Gary Brown.
Poor little ting ting.
Mm-hmm.
So Uno Night said, "Ask Scrumptious Kimmy, I'll send you flowers, music, bottle of wine, L of gas, and a phone." Heart emoji. Unfortunately, he can't sing though.
Heart emoji, flower emoji, beer emoji, champagne emoji.
Mm-hmm.
That was all the emojis for Scrumptious.
Oh no, nice. I need to
Where'd
get
she
in
go?
I need to get up in that gas. You know. Share with that gas, please. I mean, don't just put it out there like that and not, don't share with one and not share with all with that gas.
All right, so somebody asked in a tech question. EM said, "What do you guys think about the Razr phone?" We talked about it earlier. The Razr phone is coming out and $699. Coming out on a carrier, so you have to pay for this front. So I know Catwoman was saying that the Razr phone was a go. Emily, what you think?
It's not an iPhone X. I mean, I don't know what I need to think. It looks kind of cool. It's a gaming phone, right? I mean, that looks kind of cool, but I mean, I don't. If I'm other than like my Pokemon Go and my kind of augmented reality games, I game on my other devices, and I like gaming on my other devices. It's going to take a while to get me onto another gaming phone. This is for casual gaming.
4,000 milliamp battery versus the 2,700 milliamp battery you got.
True, but I'm not giving up iOS for a longer battery when I have an extra battery pack from Belkin. Like I'm not.
You can make it your Pokemon Go phone.
I mean, I could make it my Pokemon Go phone. That's not a bad suggestion.
You wouldn't be asking people to hook up and link up together. The link to batteries.
Not the worst idea I've ever heard. Yeah, but I can't see it for a primary phone for me. Mm-hmm. It looks kind of cool though. The form factor is pretty cool. Yeah. It looks like a gaming phone. I mean, and that's what it's supposed to be, right?
The front face.
What do you think, Catwoman?
Think about this. No, but you know what's so funny? I don't think these manufacturers get it, right? Think about this. Samsung get it right. Apple get it right. They give you the pretty colors, right? They give you the pink phone, the beautiful phone. Yeah. I mean, these other manufacturers, they don't get it. They don't think about the ladies. You think about that, right? They don't think about the ladies. They give you these ugly phones. Would a lady carry a ZTE X-on-M? No. Would a lady carry a Razr phone? No. It's just not a lady's phone.
Well, Scrumptious, she's like the guru of girlifying phones and devices. So I'll let you take that one away, Scrumptious.
Oh, you just have to go find you some cases that look like women's stuff, you know?
You can't get a case on the butterfly phone though.
But no, even I know, and even if the front, is aesthetically appealing, I think there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people who want an aesthetically appealing phone. It's the tech that you live with the most. It is the tech that is in your hand the most. And I don't think it's just ladies that want it to be nice and want to have different colors. I mean, I know a lot of guys that are like, yes, it's coming in blue. I want it in blue. Yeah. I mean, y'all are, it's mostly dudes that are wrapping their cars in all these different colors and different looks to have something that's custom and unique to them. But I think everybody wants a phone that looks nice. I think that the Razr phone is made for the people who like their computers, right? The people who wanted to integrate with that computer. It's made for their audience. It's not made for a broader audience. And I think that's okay to niche down and say, the people who love our computers, now we give you a phone.
But the thing about it is, I think if a company want to get all the audience, I mean, not just the techies, not just the gamers, but overall the whole mass audience, I think that they really need to pay attention to the female base. Not all guys buy phones, right? I mean, the females buy phones too, right? And they don't buy the cheap phones; they buy the expensive phones, like iPhones, right? I mean,
they're going to buy the phone
with
with a good selfie camera.
Selfie camera and a good looking phone. Build quality is, to me, we just think about this. Samsung coming out with a pink Galaxy Note 8. Pink. Why? Because they're trying to go towards the female base.
But it already came out, but it's only available in China. It's not fair.
Yeah, it sucks.
Not fair.
It sucks. It sucks. But I think Samsung get it right because Samsung give you the platinum, gold, and they give you all different colors that appeal to the ladies.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. I look at this. The first thing I think about when I review a phone, I say, I mean, besides us techies, would the average consumer, along with the female base, buy this phone?
Yeah, you had guys that bought the rose gold iPhones when they came out. They weren't only women who bought that phone.
And
dudes
the gold.
that phone.
Yep, and the gold too. Yeah. Dudes want phone in colors. Dudes want phones in colors as well.
Yeah, and the thing about it is, if you look at it like, okay, so the female base is picking up. I mean, the female base is picking up. So I mean, not only guys buy phones, and I think, to me, I think people like.
You're damn
and
right.
I think people like. Somebody say you're damn right. That's right. You're damn right. They need to work on female phones. You're damn right. So that's how she yelling and screaming at somebody. But I really do think that that these OEMs need to pay a little more attention to detail. I mean, they coming out a butterfly ZTE phone, right? How you gonna sell millions of them? I mean, they to a female base. I mean, you think about the percentage of females that buy phones. I mean, not just male. You do have a lot of females that say, okay, I see the Galaxy Note 8.
They're
I want this
like
phone.
Like us women, sometimes we're like the silent demographic. Because we do buy a lot of tech. We just don't flaunt it as much.
Right.
But I mean, how do you think we get those great pictures for Instagram?
Right. Yeah. And women control, most households, women control the income, right? I mean, so not only are women deciding what they're buying for them, but they're deciding what their kids are buying, what their teens are buying, what their college-age students are buying, and a lot of the time what their husbands are buying. I mean, if their husbands are really techie and are like, I want to get this and this, they do it. But a lot of women are making those decisions for a full household. And that's where the ecosystem becomes important. Not just a pretty phone, but you get a woman into an ecosystem. She's like, I don't want to try to buy movies on Amazon and iTunes and this and that. I want it all to be streamlined. And that's where you break down on the two ecosystems. You're either kind of a Google ecosystem or an Apple ecosystem.
Right.
Right.
And that's the thing. I mean, shouts out to my man Uno Nice in the building. He said, but I must say that you ladies look like y'all don't play. And y'all will cut somebody in a minute. There it is.
True.
If we have to throw it down, we will.
True.
There it is.
I mean, I'm like,
Uno Nice was making a proposal.
I missed that when I made the potty run.
And you left. Yeah.
I made a potty run. I'm sorry.
Go scrumptious. Go scrumptious.
Yeah.
Go scrumptious.
So he said, I'll send you flowers, music, bottle of wine, hell of gas.
I responded to that.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, I did.
All right.
is it really like
He wants you, baby. He wants you.
Easy? It's getting late.
Oh, it is? Oh my goodness, it sure is. Hi. So
Well, you know what? Time flies when you're having fun.
yeah, that's it. That's it. Oh my goodness.
And I'll drink to that.
Yeah. All right. So, oh my goodness, this has been a nice night, and I want to give a huge shout out to all the ladies in the building. Catwoman, y'all know Tech Valor. She's in the building, and she always be here on Wild Wednesday. Don't forget to subscribe to her YouTube channel. Y'all know Catwoman Tech Valor on YouTube. Check out her website on
First name Catwoman, last name Meow.
And first name Catwoman, last name Meow. We got Scrumptious in the building. Check out on Twitter and Google Plus, right? You're all on Google Plus and Twitter.
Yeah, I'm Scrumptious. Get me on Google Plus. I'll put both of my names down in the chat for who's here.
And y'all can see that her eyes is very much closed right now.
Yeah, I gotta get up at 4:30.
All right, so we gotta get out of it. Laney B in the building, DJ Laney B.
DJ Laney B in the building, you heard me? Y'all at me on Google Plus, Facebook. I'm there.
That's it. And the
Instagram.
And the wonderful Emily in the building. Yes, right. That's right. Check out EmilyDBaker.com. Also, she got a YouTube channel. So check
Emily
out
D. Baker ESQ all over the interweb.
I wish I could have played a few tunes for my peoples, but they don't do all that on here.
Oh no, not on.
It's gonna mess our stream up.
You want to DJ for us?
Huh?
Oh, you want to DJ for us?
Yeah, I mean, we got to get on our own little thing, and I do it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not for that.
That's it.
Huh?
So. At the end of the day, I really do appreciate the ladies for coming on. This is Wine Wednesday. This is what we do. For 2.5 hours, we roll all night long. And we have some fun, as always, every Wednesday night. Don't forget about every Saturday night, I got the fellas going to be in the house. I don't know how the fellas top this. I mean, I don't know. I mean, you know, we watch every Saturday, and, you know, people are like, yeah, it'd be nice. But, man, the fellas got to come correct this weekend. And don't forget about every Monday morning hangover. Eazy gonna be on the building, you know what I'm saying? We always do Monday morning hangover.
You know, I'll be over there with you on Monday morning.
And don't forget about every Tuesday. God, I'm on the web a lot. Damn. Yeah, every Tuesday I'm on the Chad Christian show. So check me out every Tuesday night. I'm on the Chad Christian show. Other than that, guys, I got the iPhone X in the building. So check out, I got some videos coming out.
Turn that iPhone 8 over in the building. Turn it over.
So look at that. And I got
somebody turn something over.
All right. Thank y'all very much for coming. Shouts out to everybody in the building. Thank y'all.
We're gonna
see y'all.
Who that?
Peace.
Who that?